Low key, niggas hating, but they don't want no beef. State gang, true sippers, bitch, I bet we don't eat.
I know that you're watching, plotting and wishing and praying that I fall.
Yeah.
Shout out my haters, I know that you're watching, plotting and wishing and praying that I fall. Shout out my haters, I know that you're watching, plotting and wishing.
It's like, I just want to talk to you niggas for a second. Like, don't erase nothing. Like, keep this shit right. Make this the first one. When I say just for you, I mean like, this shit just for you hating ass niggas. Just for you get money ass niggas. Like, and I be praying for you niggas too. And like, I just pray God keep me out you niggas' way. Cause God know I slap one of you niggas ass down.
Independent jam, don't talk about labels unless you talking paints. Camo rap the vid just past Makitas. This shit here for Frank. Wide body, something in the seat. Tap the gas, you feel it yank. Laro, where you been? Them folks need you, this shit feeling blank. Ain't dropped in a sec, I know. I just love the flex and go. Gucci button up, leave it open. Make sure that my niggas show. Gang and stand on the couch. Spread them racks right next to blow. She say that she faithful, a pop quiz the way I test the hoe. I know that they hate to see it. Poppin' hard, she burn them up. He bought two, I threw two more. That's my little mans, I turn them up. SIT boy straight the curve. Lost control, I turned it rough. I look like a fifth from Prince. Having truff, that purple stuff. Audemars just broke the jaw. That just mean the face shadow. Cocaine in its purest form. Water whip it like cake batter. Button on every blicky bay. That just make them shake faster. Show my ass fuck up the scene. That just make them hate faster.
Yeah. Like the gas station, nigga. Like, pull up on me. Like, I'm in the hood every day. Like, if I ain't in the hood, walk in the hood, blow in the hood, you know what I'm saying? Major in the hood. Like, one stop shop, nigga. Like, if you trying to shop, like, pull up. You trying to get killed, nigga, pull up. Like, we just really doing this shit, like, independent, though. Like, no labels, no dick rides. None of that dick pulling ass shit you niggas be on. And for the record, nigga, like, we ain't looking for no deals, nigga. Like, we looking for plugs. You looking for a deal, nigga. I'm looking for a socket, nigga. Another socket. Cause I'm trying to get rich, nigga. Fuck some famous shit. Come on, man, cut this shit off.
Shout out my haters, I know that you're watching, plotting and wishing and praying that I fall. Shout out my haters, I know that you're watching, plotting and wishing and praying that I fall.
I'm tell you hallelujah. That's about everybody. We miss on the song a lot. Just make a man about it. This is called Tell Her Never Do. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, 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 baby, baby. Cause our pockets be hurt. Little players wanna get fronted from who got work. Is you ready for that? You want them nines to bust. Let a player know where they at, so ain't no stopping us. If you handle your business right, I'ma promote your ass. You bitch out and try to kite, I'ma come smoke your ass. The shit that I'm giving you, they drawing blood to get. The fix be running through because they love the shit. So don't come with that, no one wouldn't buy it. The shit was cool. Niggas try to rob me, nobody was coming through. Stitches, I can't have that. Bitches, I can't have that. Riches, you can have that. Just bring me my cash back. Look, it's all gravy with me, go ahead and shine. That's how you play it with me, you're big time. All I want is the G's with a trunk full of keys. A Benz on 20s, you got something you can lend me. Shit, boys ain't doing nothing for me for free. Can't put no trust in you boys, cause y'all be trying to run G. Cause I don't like dreaming about making no cheese. Wanna see my motherfucking bank account OD. Until then, I'ma be thugging behind the project building, smoking that 5 with the ghetto children, plotting on a way that we can make $1 million. Yeah, yeah. I'ma be thugging behind the project building, smoking that 5 with the ghetto children, plotting on a way that we can make $1 million. Hey, hey, now I'm on some shit again. Leave a Haters trending like Gilligan. Hundreds I'm considering. Flexing for $1 million. Catch it, hater, I'm killing them. They spot, but I ain't feeling them. My jacket off appearing them. Some will say it's numerary. Partners in vocifering. Juvenile is different. Look at what I did to them. Boys wearing Reeboks instead of Nikes and Timberlands. Bitch hitters, I be tipping them. My Mac 9, it be flipping them. Some of these haters is trying to run G, so I be giving them. They will do the same to me. Boys ain't no family. Shit is all a game to me. But nobody gon' handle me. 400 degrees, toting guns, running with me. No wonder we need more money one could receive. Play, I wanna deal with this Christ. I'ma put it open in his life. Never should I fuck with me right. Why you keep ducking me shy? I'ma knock your head off. Boy, tryna get to your fuck, tryna play it off. You made the beat, pussy, so why is you scared? If you mind your fucking business, then your life will be spared. I can't see it. Pussy try to make me out a bitch, I can't be it. I had this motherfucker crow with hitters like Free Nick. You probably can save yourself, but you can't save your neighbors when my nine get to spinning around like a baseball player. Put on this potato on the end of my nine. Foolishness I entertain to keep these boys in line. Look, cause I don't like to dream about making no cheese. Cause I don't like to dream about making no cheese. Wanna see my motherfucking bank account OD. Until then I'ma be thugging man a project building. Smoking that Bobby with the ghetto children. Plotting on the way that we can make $1 million. Yeah, I'ma be thugging man a project building. Smoking that Bobby with the ghetto children. Plotting on the way that we can make $1 million. Ask some boy about me. Bet them bitches know me. Man, know your head buster out that wild TC. I'm a young hitter. Look at what you done, hitter. You done made me mad. Now I'm gonna get my gun, hitter. Better watch your tongue, hitter. Cause I'm getting dumb, hitter. Kill one hitter to represent where I'm from, hitter. 3 things you don't ever do. Fuck with a man, exchange over his mama. You do that, you want drama. Fuck with a big timer for sure. You gon' see I'm out to. Which one of you boys want me? I'ma keep it real with you. You say you the man, I know I'm the man, and I'm ready to deal with you. I'm prepared for the toe tagging. Keep my Reeboks strapped tight with my key ball sagging. Now I done rocked a couple of keys, and I done flipped that 2 times. I know I'm in a drought, and they gonna pursue mine. I got bills to pay, I can't be playing with you jokers. These youngsters something else, now you bout it, they'll provoke you. You can't understand how a hitter my age can hit the streets like the bustin' with the 12 gauge. But I don't like to dream about making no cheese in the future. Wanna see my fucking pockets OD. Until then I'ma be thugging high the project. Fucking that side of it, you get up.
Good garbage day, ladies and gentlemen. I see Lene didn't trigger these people. She didn't trigger the community over there. I'm gonna let them have it. I'm not feeling Lene right now. Maybe by the weekend I go through the shit she been doing. Like the only shot she took at me, or she said I got the raccoon eyes. Okay, cool. But she said I cuss around my daughter. Okay, cool. And she said my chain is from the gas station. So okay, cool. All right. Well, in this video, y'all see how I'm bothered by what she said about me so much that yeah, I'm gonna get to it whenever I can. But this here video is she Miss B Nice, she got everybody else up in arms. They be watching. I don't. I hear what they say she doing. I catch up with them from there. And then if I'm bored and I just want to cuss her the fuck out, I go live. But the Julio Fulio trial came up. This here is more important because, you know, I'm cool with Tommy. I'm cool with Mind Chaos Brew. Apparently, the panel got a little heated. I was in there for a hot second. I didn't catch the whole show, but I caught some of it. I shared it on my wall. But apparently the part that I did miss, it got heated. And so, since I fuck with both of them, and I ain't got no dog in the fight, I want to see what went wrong. I want to see what went wrong. I'm being nosy, and I'm just here to see what the hell. But yeah, the only response I would have to Lene is this thing right here. It says TR3Y. Try finding that at a gas station, ma'am. Now you may be able to find TREY at a gas station, but you're not going to find TR3Y together. So, like, if you can find some at the gas station, though, let me know. I need them motherfuckers. I need them. But all right, here we go. Let's see here. Oh, well, before I get started, the light-skinned lady, Melanin Legacy, and I made a joke about her last night in the chat. I know they seen it because all the comments go back to Tommy thing. So it was popping up on his stream, y'all, where I was like, she got a goddamn attitude. Like, either Tommy is paying Melanin Legacy really, really well, or she trying to suck his dick. Cause like the way she act like she is this nigga's bitch up there on the panel. She is bossy. I think I've seen 2 shows with her, and that's my takeaway from her. She's bossy as fuck, and she is melanin deficient. She light-skinned melanin. This is okay. She got a little melanin, but she ain't melanated. She light-skinned. So yeah, that's my trigger warning. She may be a little bossy, y'all. Ignore. I had to. Okay, but the topics were Spirit Airlines, women's lies, Stefan Diggs, and your topics. And I have this chat up on purpose too, because one of the things that Tommy said was Mind Chaos's chat was agreeing with her. You know, like at the most, it was 8 of us over there, and it wasn't really like I was the only one really talking to about what they were saying. I think somebody came in and said, Tommy going off. Gabe popped up over there. I think Leah popped up. Maybe me. Somebody. I know I shared this. About 3-4 people popped up, but it wasn't. It wasn't a whole bunch of people over in the chat because that's her backup channel that she's just starting to get in the algorithm. But yeah, he said that the chat agreed with him, so I'm seeing. I know on one part I was disagreeing with them as a nigga with dreads because they were arguing about. Well, I think Tommy or somebody on the panel said something about women call it the ugly phase, and I was like, no, everybody calls it the ugly phase, men and women. As a man, I've had grown dreads 3 times, and they were called the ugly phase by me all 3 times. It's just, everybody calls it that. And in fact, while the show was going on and I heard that, I Googled ugly phase locks, and the first thing that popped up was a picture of a man on TikTok. So yeah, they be wrong sometimes. Okay, I almost forgot. Thank you, Miss B, for the super chat. Hey, lady, cut that phone down so I can hear myself through your phone. Thank you.
We appreciate $1, but we would rather have 10. We appreciate $20, but we would rather have 50. We appreciate $50, but we would rather have 100. We appreciate $100, but we would rather have 200. Thank you, Sister Avanti, $10 coming on the Cash App. Thank you, sister. Next time, make it 20, but thank you for that 10. I know you barely had that. Thank you, sister.
I make this gas station shit look good.
I think it's ready. Is it live? Hey, everyone. How you guys doing? This is Tuesday. May the 4th was yesterday.
Miss Polly right. I had questions about her name last night. I'm understanding she's in polygamy about Miss Polly, but how do you Polly right? If she was at work the whole time. I think there should be an age limit like that. There should be an age cutoff for poly relationships too, like because she definitely. If she is in a poly relationship, she like the bottom bitch. She just hold everything together. She not really active.
The 4th be with you. Today is Cinco de Mayo. Cinco de Mayo, ladies and gentlemen. If you got something to drink, drink it. If you got something to smoke, smoke it.
Just like your friend do.
And if you're beating your kids and your wife, stop it. My show is on. You can do that when you're done, when it's over. Once that's over with, you You know, they at least give them a reprieve for a couple of hours. Hey guys, how you doing? This is the All-Star panel on Tuesday. And we have the beautiful Miss Mellon. How have you been doing?
I've been wonderful. How are you?
I am great. We got my
she ready to be bossy.
Timberwolves won yesterday. My 76ers lost, but I didn't expect them to. Actually, I expected the 76ers to win more than I expected the Timberwolves to win. But that's a long story about it for another day.
I thought this nigga was a Hawks fan. Yeah, Timberwolves fan. That wasn't on my bingo.
What did you do on May? Did you celebrate any Star Wars on May the 4th?
No. Was I supposed to?
Yeah, May the 4th be with you. You know, May the 4th.
No, I never even watched all that. No, but I never even watched all the Star Wars. Yeah, I'm not a Star Wars girly.
Yeah, somebody said Revenge of the Fifth, Revenge of the Sith, Snow Bandit. We're nerds. Pay us no attention. May the 4th be with you. Oh, I saw this thing. What's up, Raji? How you doing, first off? How you doing, Raji?
I'm doing very well. Thanks for having me again. Hello to everybody.
Have you guys ever heard of the Mandela effect?
Yes.
No.
The Mandela effect?
Oh, you go down that rabbit hole to fuck what you wanted, Raji?
It surely will. Chick-fil-A.
And I have your ass. I'm up hours up there watching this. Oh, man. They were doing one where they were showing like all the things that people say and repeat and how everybody was wrong, including the people who was in it was wrong. That society can make them believe that they were wrong. Forrest Gump. Life is like a box of chocolate. But he didn't say this. He never said this in the movie. And yet Tom Hanks believes he said, life is like a box of chocolates. The world believe he said it. And then they show you the movie. He never says it.
Was Forrest Gump a real person?
Why does the world believe he said it?
Because that's what they want the world to believe. Like, that was a kitschy, like, feel-good statement. You never know what you're going to get. It's like one of those Band-Aids.
Life lesson.
The program
Well,
is
he
real.
said something like it. Like, and speaking of Star Wars, when everybody always says, Luke, I'm your father. He never said that. And then they asked James Earl Jones to repeat his most famous quote. He said, Luke, I'm your father. But that's not what he said. Fuck with me, man. I'm just
wait. I'm fucked up because I thought he actually said it. Maybe I'm going crazy.
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
Did he
I
not
was like,
say
yes,
it
he
in the
did say
movie?
it. If he thought he said it, I know he said it. Went there, he didn't say it. Yes,
So
that's the
he didn't say
Mandela
that
effect.
in the
Like, he
movie
didn't
at
say it, but
all?
because everybody believes.
Wait, how you?
Now you got to tell them the
bullshitting
actual
me?
line, though.
You bullshit me. I thought he literally said, Luke, I'm your father. I thought Darth Vader said that to Luke. He didn't. Where the fuck did I get that from then? Because I had seen commercials with the shit on it for toys, movies, all that shit. It was on t-shirts. And where the fuck did we get it from if he didn't say it? My mind is blown. No, she ain't cut off. She left. She left. She got tired of them niggas and she went live on her own. She did a live last night and then she did one today. She didn't cut off though. She was like, I'm gone.
He says, what does he say? The actual line.
He said, I'll tell you because I know it. He said, no.
Yeah, go ahead, tell me.
I am your father. He never said Luke. He just said no.
All right, thank you. Just let that sink in.
So did they use AI to make this nigga say, Luke, I'm your father?
Yeah, he did say that. And he didn't. It's crazy. It was so many things that they were showing that we as people believe, but the fact that the people who did it believed it with all their heart that they said it. And they were the ones in the movie. That's weird to me. Anyway, what's up, Corey?
Nothing much, just hopping in the house and whatnot. I'm gonna get hooked up on the computer in just a few, but I had to grab something to eat. But out there, driving these trucks around Chicagoland area and wondering why these motherfuckers are so goddamn crazy.
Oh, that's the saying. They said it's just no, I'm your father. So he says he never said Luke, he just said no, I'm your father. Which doesn't sound as good as Luke, I'm your father. And I think go ahead.
I was gonna say, I bet you the writers wish that they would have wrote that. I think that's what it is. The writers wish that they would have wrote that line once the fan lore gets to spreading, and then all of a sudden that's just
Somebody said Field of Dreams. That is true in Field of Dreams. The guy says, if you build it, he will come. But everybody repeats it now and says, if you build it, they will come.
Facts. I just seen a clip online. Well, this isn't about, well, it's still, so y'all know when Sinbad played the genie in the movie?
Shazam.
And they're saying now he never played Shazam. It never existed. Have y'all seen that?
Yeah, they erased that.
Yeah, he played
Shazam.
Kazam.
Kazam.
No.
He was a genie.
It's not that?
He
Yeah,
did play
Shazam, not
Shazam,
Shazam.
but for the longest time,
Shazam
he
was the
said he never
superhero.
played Shazam. People believed he didn't play Shazam. And he recently, I seen that clip too. He recently surfaced. He did.
Oh, I thought
Yeah,
it was
they wiped
the
it
difference
out of
between a Shazam and a Kazam. Miss Polly Playwright is taking notes. Look at him.
No, I'm trying to fit in because I'm always a little late, but I'm closing up shop. So I'm gonna close up shop. I'm here listening and gonna participate best I can in between, helping everybody get out of here. So bear with me. Okay. So I'll be right back.
All right.
Getting snatched. Yes.
Okay. I want to get this party started. So I want to ask y'all a question as we start here, because I know somebody had asked something about you, Raw G, in one of the comment sections that I seen. I was curious about that. And Melanin had a guy, speaking of, we were talking about Shaq. There's a guy, I think, is that guy's name Shaq?
Dat Shaq. Hey, Dat Shaq.
Okay, so, that Shaq. Okay. So that Shaq is a guy, and we did a Tuesday panel. In the Tuesday panel, sometimes we hit some notes, and the young lady, shouts out to her for coming last week. Even though she was getting piled on, it was for a good reason. We try to have logical conversations. So she didn't. She was just some people felt like you said that, Melanin. They felt like you should have protected her.
Oh no, that was a different stream. It wasn't the stream with her. Everybody was in agreement to what was happening with her from what I saw.
Okay, I was like, well, I don't see why. So okay, so but I want to ask y'all something. I'm gonna put something up and just get y'all's opinion on it. I'm gonna go for you, Melanin, first. Do you see this? What's your opinion?
Very strong. very, very strong features. Is that a woman?
Yes.
Man, hell no. Man, that is the nigga from Milli Vanilli. Quit lying.
Nothing about this I'm attracted to though. Like,
man, that is not no goddamn woman. That is the nigga from Milli Vanilli. He is lying. A woman where?
If I was, you have to be a girl's girl. I'm not attracted to this. Wow. She look like she beat somebody ass though. A nigga ass up though. Yes. Her.
Mm-hmm. She take a little.
Look like Kofi Kingston. This ain't no man. Look, if y'all don't know who Kofi Kingston is, Google him. That's who this bitch look like.
Testosterone to get buff, but she's a fitness chick. I used to date I dated a few of them because I used to be a fitness trainer because I needed to pay some bills when I got out of school. So I did that, and I like fit chicks. But one time when they get too fit, they lose their breast. Their breast basically will become chest. But there's a lot of them that they're not gay. They're not even dykes. They just really into fitness, and once you start taking,
she likes men.
Yep,
bro. Does she got a boyfriend?
That's what I said. You got yeah. No, a lot of those. If you go look at those women bodybuilders, they don't have boyfriends.
But is it like, do they be like
look at all the girls in wrestling, the ladies of wrestling? They got boyfriends and guys cheering for them. That girl used to be named China. The China has a porn with her boyfriend.
That shit didn't sell at all. It didn't. China porn didn't sell. It really didn't. And she only did like 3 films because wasn't nobody trying to fuck her. But the first film she was on, it wasn't even supposed to get put out there. It was like X-Pac and Triple H tossing the bitch. So yeah, that wasn't even supposed to get out there like that.
But do it be a strong man?
Huh?
Do it be a strong man or do he look like a flimsy, like,
no, they're both big. Because think about it, if you go to the gym a lot, she goes with you. So he just becomes, somebody said Kayla Harrison, a lot of the UFC girls, the one I swore up and down that one. I said, oh, she gotta like women. She doesn't. She has a fiance and everything, and she's huge.
Wow.
What you gotta realize is, that's the best way to put it. Everybody has their things. Like, think about it. You just said out your mouth with very calm ease, like it was no problem. I'm not attracted to her. But knowing is a woman. And then if you go back to ask my mom will be like, women ain't supposed to be attracted to women. But because we've made it normal that, well, girls can like girls nowadays, that one gets passed along.
Girls kissing girls.
I went
to girls.
I was at Sam's today, and it was a woman walking across the thing, and she had looked like little grandkids with her. She had a full like face or whatever. And I said, I remember I had an aunt like that when I was little. I used to wouldn't kiss that woman. She had damn near a beard. She had kids too. So who slept with this lady? Somebody did. And you got to ask yourself. It's a bunch of uncute women out there. Bad.
They slept with her before she got the mustache. We gonna assume. We gonna assume that they ain't looking at her with the full mustache and just be like, you know what, gee, fuck it. Maybe it was a drunken night or something. Maybe the baby hormones made the beard come out.
Built and everything, and they got kids. Somebody slept with them. There's some hard-faced women that's trying to look. Serena Williams, to me, that's a bad-looking lady. Oh, somebody love that.
Serena is attractive to me, face-wise, and she's attracted to me face-wise and physique-wise.
So I would just, there's no account. What is it my grandma used to say? There's no accounting for taste. Everybody liked the thing that they like. I never cared that you didn't have no ass. I just got big breasts. I know dudes that would date girls.
It's because you know why she started like she got a dick, because that's a man. That is a man transitioning into a woman. That ain't no goddamn, that is not a girl. That is not a real girl. That is a man transitioning. I tell you, that is the dark-skinned Milli Vanilli nigga. It's him.
There was one girl I talked to. She had no chest, just a ass big as that damn TV. Everybody liked her. I hated the fact that when she take off her shirt, I'm like, fuck it, we just suck my titties. I'm the only one that got some.
Bro.
Yeah, some flat-chested women, they can be attractive. They got either cute areolas, huge areolas, and no chest, and big nipples. They can be small titty girls. Work sometimes too. They do. They have excellent nipples. They do.
Oh, chill. Fucking kill Tommy.
So there's no accounting for taste. That's all I'm saying. So I knew a few of them. You think they like women? They are completely turned off by women and only like dudes. And then they'll look like that. But what if you can't help your face or your shape? You're born that way.
Well,
still a nigga like.
If you can't help your face or your shape, there's the saying that there's somebody for everybody, and you just explained it. Everybody got their thing, so why it may not be popular to us, somebody is fucking these people. Somebody fucking them, men and women. Somebody for everybody. You just gotta find them.
They like you, don't he?
She wasn't born like this.
No, I'm saying what if you know some.
She wasn't, because it's a man. That's why she wasn't born like that, because it's a man. They not gonna. He started off with the damn Mandela effect, telling y'all we think shit is shit that it ain't. They said it, but they didn't say it. Why then we gonna believe this is a goddamn man? I mean, a woman? Nope. You're not Mandela affecting me. It's a dude.
Come on, you ain't never seen no ugly ass bitch.
Yes.
So what does she do then?
Huh?
What does she do?
What does the ugly girl do?
Yes. What if you?
Ugly girls give the pussy away. Ugly girls tend to be the toss holes and the freaky junks. Like, it's very rare that you find a dime piece that's a toss hole. Now, dime pieces will be freaky and they'll sleep with men for gain and stuff, but it's very rare you'll see a dime piece let niggas run trains and shit on them, unless they're getting paid for it.
If you're a guy and you find that woman attractive, and you know she looked like a nigga, because there's plenty of women out there that look like dudes. Matter of fact, that's why the weave industry is so big on most black women, because without it, they look like dudes.
Ooh, yikes.
Take weave off of most black chicks.
Ooh.
What do they look like?
Yikes.
Not attractive. That's why they refuse to take it off, because if they didn't, nobody would keep wearing something that didn't make them look better than what they originally looked. You wouldn't do it. So this is why I asked the question with the picture. Have you noticed that women who tend to be manly or like other women, but they want to be the man in the relationship? You ever notice you never see them with a weave or a wig? You always see them with their natural hair like that. Why is
Are you talking about studs? That's a Well, the reason that they never say it's a great observation, but the reason that they don't do it is because they try to behave like men. They walk around with fades like Boosie and shit. They cut their hair low and go waves and shit of that nature. Well, they emulate men's hair. That's why they don't do the weave and stuff, because that's girly to them. And they don't do girly shit, except for put tampons and pads in every time. It's time to have a cycle every month. But other than that, they ain't doing no girly shit.
Why is that? I asked the question because I heard a black woman say something to me, and I'm going to get y'all opinion. Is black hair masculine? Because the black girl said it. She said these words. Well, she wouldn't wear a wig or weave because she's not trying to look feminine. She's trying.
No, black hair is not masculine. Whoever said that is a dumbass.
Trying to look masculine. And I said, so you're saying black hair is masculine? I didn't say that. I said, you just said she would be wearing her hair naturally because she's not trying to look feminine. You equated the wig and the weave to feminine.
I think what she really meant is like trying to look something other than black. So you think, so she thinks everything that's not black is more feminine. It's basic to me. It's basically what she was trying to say, because if you're caring for your hair, you know, brushing it, grooming it, training your hair, what is not feminine about the black woman's hair?
But again, think of what I said. If you go find a black girl that's a dyke, she will have natural hair. You won't find one flipping over her wig and flipping her weave. Why?
Again, because they're trying to emulate men, and men ain't wearing weave and wigs and all of that shit. It's a few. We got the Steve Harveys and shit of that nature, and the few niggas that's getting the male fronts or whatever the fuck they call them, the man weave. But it's not an abundance of niggas doing it unless they're gay.
Why not? Why does the one that likes men typically wear a weave, and the one that likes women will just wear her hair naturally?
She wants to be a boy.
I don't think.
Go ahead, Rogie.
I don't think that's true. I think black women wear their hair naturally as well. This conversation around wigs and weaves, it has its merits in some conversations. Like when you're wearing the super bleached out wigs all the way down your back, I can understand. But then again, they also have Afro textured wigs.
I'm gonna just say this. This is me personally. Weave, natural. I'm fucking. Natural look don't look right on everybody. Weave don't look right on everybody. But either way it go, I'm fucking. That's me personally. I ain't never met a chick and be like, you're natural, I'm not gonna fuck you. I've never met a chick with weave and be like, you got weave, I'm not gonna fuck you. I just draw the lines on bonnets in public. That's it. That is my thing. You ain't gonna wear no bonnet in public with me. But other than that, I don't give a fuck.
Wigs. So if you're in a hair growth journey, you're in the process of growing your hair, you do have to maintain your hair underneath a wig. If you're wearing wigs and you're not maintaining your natural hair, that's a psychological problem, because you should be.
What do you mean by maintaining your natural hair though? Because from what I've observed with women that wear wigs and I don't like the wigs back in the day, the women just used to throw them motherfuckers on their head. They don't got them no more. All the wigs nowadays are sew-ins. They got to be sewn in and stuck to your scalp. But what do you mean the maintenance? I've seen women get their hair braided, get the sew-in in, and then when it's time to get their hair done, they get the sew-in taken out. They get their hair washed, they get it rebraided, and they put the wig back on. So when is the maintenance? Are they wearing these wigs for a month at a time before they take them down and wash them? So what is normal maintenance on one? I heard that part of the conversation too, because I've never known, because the way that they're sewn in, man, they ain't taking that shit off of washing their goddamn hair. They not doing it. Nobody is. But with that being said, me observing this and being around it, I've never smelled anyone's goddamn hair. Now that is a thing that's been said, that there's a thing that the weaves and shit stink. I've been fortunate enough to never have to smell a funky weave. I ain't never smelled one. I'm glad that I haven't, but I have seen a plethora of women patting the fuck out their head because it's underneath that shit. They just be beating it. They be knocking the Mario coins out their goddamn head. You wash the wig on the head. I ain't never seen no, but I've never seen it though. I ain't never seen nobody get it. Nobody with a sew in. I ain't never seen them get in no goddamn shower and wash their wig. Now I've seen them in between when they taking their braids down, wash the wig, put it in the pot, do whatever the fuck they do. But as long as it's sewed in, I've never seen one of them motherfuckers wash. This is just me. This is just me. People do it. I ain't never seen it. I've been dealing with wigs and weaves since 2001. I ain't never seen this shit. I remember when women was just buying bundles and getting the bundles sold in. The wig shit threw me for a loop. I'm like, damn, they doing full wigs now? Because it used to just be you would buy you a couple packs of Yaki, Malaysian, Remy hair, whatever the fuck, and get it sold in. It wasn't never a wig though. This wig phenomenon, I think that motherfucker took off in 2020. Good Garvey evening, sister.
Good Garvey evening. What's going down?
I got questions about this hair because I heard you say they're supposed to do maintenance, but as a man, I told you what I've seen in terms of maintenance. It's never why the shit's installed. It's always in between getting a new one installed.
So this is the thing, right? To your point, even in between the installs or getting a new one put on, that's still maintenance. I agree. I think people should be using a glueless method for wigs because that does put the least amount of damage on your edges. But even when the wigs are like glued down, they're actually supposed to be taken off every couple of days. You're supposed to wash your hair. You're supposed to wash your wig. That's why a lot of women be running around with these nappy looking, fall apart, ridiculous wigs. When you wear a wig, you're supposed to have more than one. You understand what I'm saying? That way, every 3 to 5 days, you can take it off, refresh it, condition it, because
So
it's
you
not
talking
hair
about
that's.
old school wig wearing. Now you talking about the Thelma Harper wigs and shit. They don't wear them no more.
I
They
wear
get
them.
one wig that they wear for 3 months.
No, that's because most people that are buying wigs are not buying wigs that they can afford.
And what's up with the damn baby hair?
I don't I don't really know. For me, baby hair is not the move. It's not cool. It's not okay. Yeah, yours truly. Well, I mean, hey, I could understand it, but I'm also sure your hair doesn't stink. For me, I have more than one of the same wig. I take mine off. I let
So
my
you don't
scalp.
do sew-ins.
Nah, hell no.
Okay, you the traditional wig wear like the grandmas and them used to wear, but not the bad one, because the grandma, I don't know what they had, the short hair wigs and shit. They would just throw, we knew it was a wig back in the day. They just had them motherfuckers sitting on any kind of way.
Right, but my thing with wig wearing nowadays is the wigs are pretty much natural, or they're meant to be. I know that's right, yours truly. Even $120 wig. It's not about, so when I say afford, it's not about the price, right? It's about, I've always been taught if you can't buy something twice and not be broke, then you shouldn't buy it. So with wigs, especially because it's your hair, if you're going to wear one, you should be able to buy it more than once. That's why they make, like, a lot of people don't even know they make products specifically for wigs. You can't use regular shampoo and conditioner on wigs because it damages the wig hair.
See, this is too much info. This is too much shit you got to do to wear wigs. This seems like a lot of knowledge that you have to put in that's unnecessary.
There's a lot of knowledge that you have to have for hair, period. When you yours truly, the one I have on is glueless. Even when you're
men
doing
I guess women gotta have knowledge for hair. Men just wake up. It's gonna fall out one day. It ain't shit we can do. We just wake up, brush it, pick it out, get it cut. That's it. Like men don't go around washing that. I don't know no nigga, even as we don't wash our hair regularly. It's not something we do weekly, every day, and shit of that nature. We just go.
Well, you know, some men do wash their hair every day, but when it comes to your natural hair, right?
Small percentage.
It is a small percentage. I can concede that point. But
we ain't got time for this shit.
Just keep it in a stack. Just keep it in a stack. But when you are washing and conditioning your hair, even if you don't like use a stripping shampoo, a clarifying shampoo, you should always be putting conditioner. And you should always be putting some level of moisture. For me, on my natural hair, I use hair honey from Camille Rose. But I also use Camille Rose Guava Slip shampoo and conditioner.
No
like, you know what I mean?
essence?
Nah, no herbal. Nah, that's for white people here. That's not. That's not for me. You see, well, you guys will see my hair throughout the video because I show pictures. My hair is just a little bit too curly. And I think when it comes to these conversations about Black hair, people have their confirmation bias. They have their preconceived notions. And it's okay to have that. But if you're having conversations with people that do participate in a situation that you're talking about, I don't think it makes logical sense to tell them what their regimen and routine is, as opposed to, like, you know what I'm saying, kind of ask questions and get a knowledge.
I think that you like what I say, truth hurts. You like that unicorn because I'm sure every man that was up there has been around women that has worn weaves and things, and what you're describing is an anomaly. We ain't seen it. So to hear somebody actually say they do, it's like you bullshit. For real, because we ain't seen it.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I can believe that because I'm also that woman that didn't have children until I was 32 years old and I was married and I had degrees. That's also an anomaly. So if we're talking about making progressive changes in the community, you know, women are going to wear wigs. It is what it is, kid. So why not, if you want women to be in their natural hair, at least encourage practices that will kind of make them fall in love with their natural hair?
I don't think men have the power to do that. That has to be something that the woman wants to do. It has to be something she's just connected to. She wake up one day and feel like, hey, I look good, and no matter how I rock my hair, that's a self-confidence thing. We can't do nothing about that.
Well, this is the thing though. I disagree with that premise because one thing about it is women want men. So if a man says to a woman, "Hey, your hair stink," I'm not finna lay up with you. Your hair stink. I'm not finna lay up with you. Your coochie stink. It forces a change of behavior.
I'm gonna give you an example of this YouTube Eat with Q and her husband. She went natural. She got locks. Her husband loved the shit out of her locks. He could not keep his hands out of it. He always told her how beautiful it was. 3 months later, she shaved her motherfucking head. She ain't give a fuck that the man like this shit. She shaved her head, went back to wearing wigs, and so we got some say so, but at the end of the day, you know, y'all do what the fuck y'all want to do.
If he would leave her though,
if he would have told her, leave her. He African, he can't leave, but she trying to get a passport. He can't leave. That's a different story.
This is a question that I have, and I feel comfortable asking you because we have a good rapport, and you know, even when we don't agree, we can have a logical discussion. If men really have so much of an issue with weaves or whatever, why do they still sleep with them?
Well, as I started out, weave or not, I'm a fuck them. So I don't complain. I stop at the bunnies, but because we're gonna fuck. But my thing is, if I don't like weaves, I'm not gonna fuck with a woman that wears weave. I'm just gonna only deal with natural women.
That's my point. And that's my point right there. People will say they don't like something or something is not their preference, and they wind up still dealing with what it is that they do not like. To me, that signifies impulse control. And that also signifies not spending time to get to really know the people that you're sleeping with.
That's not walking it like you talk it. That's what that is.
But that too. If you don't like fat bitches, I bet you ain't fucking no fat bitch.
Nope.
If you don't like skinny bitches, you ain't fucking. Yeah.
If I don't like white bitches, I'm like Umar. Snow bunnies never. Just how you
Right.
know. When you don't like something, that you typically stay away from it.
And that's my point with the cavalcade of bullshit that is perpetuated on social media. You cannot say you don't like something, yet miraculously, it's always in your purview. It doesn't make any sense to me.
I agree. But yeah, this is definitely dude for Milli Vanilli. This is not a girl. I'm sorry.
And I couldn't even get my point across. The issue for me was, she doesn't have on a bra or at least some pasties so that you can't see her nipples through her shirt. That's the only issues that I have with this woman.
Man, she look like RG3.
Stop it.
this ain't no girl.
That woman is beautiful.
For a man.
Divorced. He should be taking wigs off. Like, seriously, real talk. But I think that dreads on women it can be feminine if it's styled right. But if it's just dreaded up like this, it has a tendency to look more masculine.
And with dreads, there is no masculine and feminine because it don't look right on everybody, but on some people it's just. And you can have it. Like I've seen women with the Cam Newton braids fine as with the Cam Newton dreads fine as hell. Most people think Cam Newton dreads are hideous. They just big and go everywhere. But if some women can pull it off, they're just the ones that wear the traditional skinny ones. I fuck with that too.
Right. And there's some people that have sister locks and they look great. You know what I'm saying? So it just kind of depends on how you wear it. With everything else, everything is not for everybody.
It definitely is not. Nah, she beautiful. Yeah, she beautiful for a man.
But I think it's more so the fact that she has dreads and her facial structure. Like she's not trying to soften up anything. Like, because if I had these dreads on my hair, I don't think I would look masculine. I don't think you would look masculine with this hairstyle.
Agreed.
And girls can do so much shit with dreads. They can, once they get long enough, they can do so much shit with it. They wear mohawks and they do everything. Ponytails, plaits, it's a whole bunch of shit.
I guess. I mean, that's true. But for me, I also don't like braids.
Well, you probably don't like taking them down.
No, I don't like wearing them in my head.
They're
like too heavy. And I don't like the look. I really don't.
They too heavy. Individuals too heavy, or you talking about like the dookie braids?
Individuals is too heavy. Child, let me tell you something. I had some faux locks. Man, listen. Them faux locks lasted only 3 days. They had to go. They had to go. And I don't like hairstyles when they get like extra fuzzy. I feel like they start looking old. It just looks like it's not my style.
That was a waste of money.
It was a waste of money. And I stuck to the rivers and the lakes that I'm used to, honey.
But Raw G, you think you kind of miss where I was going. I'll let you go there, but I missed. I'm gonna see if we can bring you back to it.
Okay.
The typical black stud. Does she wear a wig or weave?
No, she doesn't. No.
Why not?
Because she's trying to be a man.
She trying to look like a man? She's trying to be a man?
I can't agree with that.
Did you say
No,
you said real time?
haircuts. I think
Was that you talking in real time?
No, that was me on the thing. But I found it interesting that he brought the conversation to me when it was Melanin that was speaking.
Well, he was going around the panel. I think he asked her first, and then he just was going around the panel on this one.
I guess, but
He did say, I did hear him say he wanted to ask you a question because he saw it in the comment section. He saw it in the comment section that was directed towards you, and he wanted to ask you about it. Now I don't know if it was this or the wig thing in general.
It wasn't. He didn't even get to the question that he wanted to ask me yet. But you know, it's cool. But at the end of the day, like I have a lot of friends that are gay, and some of them wear wigs.
Men or
some
women?
of them, men and women.
No, which is more? Do you have more male gay friends or women gay friends?
Women gay friends.
Okay, because I have noticed like women have a shit ton of male gay friends, a shit ton of them. But then the first thing they do when they upset with you is say you're gay, but you ain't got no problem hanging out with this gay dude.
Most of my gay friends are female. They've been friends since childhood, and they baddies. Like if I show you, y'all be like, "You in there? Get up!" They don't like the men. But you know what I'm saying. Some of them wear wigs or weaves. Some of them don't. Like my one friend, she used to wear wigs all the time, but then she transitioned to her regular hair after she got married. You know what I'm saying?
She's feminine though, right? Is she the you're talking about all feminine chicks though, right?
Nah. She's not really feminine. This one particular friend, she's more masculine. But the way her body is set up, you know, she's giving. She used to be a model.
Used to always trip me out because we used to see them with braids all the time. So then one time they would get a hot comb and a perm or whatever the fuck and wear their hair straight there. It was always a shock. I'm like, damn, this is what you look like as a girl.
Man,
they used to be interested in high school.
I'm about to see if I could pull up a picture. I'm gonna send it to you on Instagram. I'm not gonna show her on social media. But go ahead, run it up.
I think it's just more so when the dreads, they don't really be grooming the dreads. We trying to give that dirty dread man type look thing. That's what I've seen.
I don't know, because my best friend is gay and she's a stud, right? And she has her natural hair. She always has. Like she'll wear a couple little extra tracks here or there, but for the most part, she wears her hair. She's very much like feminine in the face. She's very small stature.
But that's what he was saying. He was saying that the ones that act masculine, they don't wear the wigs and stuff, but that's the answer. They're trying to look like a man, so they wouldn't wear weaves and shit because that's reminding them of the girl that they're not trying to be anymore.
True. Stature, she just doesn't have the time, and she doesn't really give a damn to be sitting in the salon all day to get her hair done. So I can't say that, you know, it's just this play to look masculine. I can't agree with that.
But yet, if we can take all the feelings out of it, when you look at the majority of black studs, they have natural hair.
Yeah, or they got some cornrows.
And most of them have short hairstyles. They have short hairstyles. They have a cut low with waves. They got the Manny Fresh haircut. 95% of the studs
braided to the back, like they don't want to soften it.
Oh, I thought I heard something. It was Tommy.
Yeah, all styles that women who are straight can wear them as well. Just like men who are straight will wear them as well. Case in point, baldness was something that women didn't used to do, but a pretty enough woman can wear a bald head and we don't say she looked like a man. She's still a woman. Nobody has ever said Amber Rose looked like a man.
True. That's true.
So if Or if you stick the same wig you have on, Raji, on a man, on that manly looking woman there, they would still say, well, that's a man. She would still be able to come across as a man or a manly woman.
That's true.
Y'all can like say whatever you want. Apparently, she's not that bad looking of a woman, because even with the build she has, you still knew it was a woman. So if
I did not. I thought this was a tranny, sir. I personally thought it was the nigga from Milli Vanilli. I had no idea this was a woman until you said it. I was wondering who this sassy ass nigga on the screen was. That nobody, man, look. Everybody that looks at this bitch thinks tranny first look. You have to actually know this bitch to know that she's a woman. Naturally.
If she just didn't do that, you'd probably say she looked like any other. I mean, she don't look different than any other black woman.
Oh, yes, I asked you. Well, technically, I asked you. I said, is that a woman?
Yes, know what I'm saying, but like, you know, you ask like that. I've asked, is that a woman? And it was an actual woman, and she was trying to look like a woman. I thought it was a man trying to look like a woman. Y'all have never seen a woman that you thought that might be a trans, but it was an actual woman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that means she got a manly looking face. With said manly looking face, I just wondered, psychologically, it appears we do think, not we, black women do think that black hair is equated to being masculine, which is why you see almost every black woman that's trying to look her feminine self, including the ones that play basketball. Every time they try to show up, like when they fought against that man calling them nappy head hoes, and they went on the television show the next day to try to prove they weren't nappy headed hoes, they all wore weaves and wigs.
Yeah. Imus did set some stuff off with that. He did. I think you are on mute. You talking all your stuff on mute.
I had said Imus was talking about the Rutgers team, and I said, they kind of with some nappy-headed hoes. I think if he wouldn't have said hoes, he probably wouldn't have got as much flack. Whatever Rutgers mascot was, he should have called them some nappy-headed, whatever their mascots was, and he wouldn't have got much flack. But no, that team did look pretty rough by the head. They did.
They may have looked rough by the head, but I don't really think when it comes down to studs, it's simply based off of their hair. I think that masculine lesbians also go out of their way with posturing, how they stand, how they talk, and everything else in order to try to present as men.
Yes. The clothing, all of that, it's definitely that's why I'm saying you wouldn't see them wearing weaves and wigs, because to them they aren't feminine, they're not girly. So they even the tomboys, they wouldn't wear their hair like girls. This shit would always be cornrow. No individuals, just straight to the back. Trying to look as masculine as possible. I don't know why it's taking so long to play in between the pause.
Because the history and trajectory of black hair is that it's snappy, it's dirty looking, it's you know, it's not being kept well. I think that black women have been a little bit psychologically disrupted from wearing their natural hair.
You're right. Somebody said Brittany Griner, the one that's supposed to be a man, has dreads.
Mm-hmm.
The ones that when they come out and try to prove that they're a woman, they put on 90, and not just regular wig. It'd be 99 inches. They'll be playing basketball in long, and it ain't good enough for it to be black. It's got to be blonde now just to prove that they're feminine. Let me give you a perfect example. Everybody thought this woman right here was a dyke back in the older days. For those who may not know, if you're a sports person, there's this woman by the name of Jamil Hill. Corey, you never heard of the name Jamil Hill?
Jamil.
It sounds familiar. I'm trying to think.
She's attractive, but in the picture he showed, she was looking rough.
Right. Like of all the
Somebody said
pictures
Shakira
he
Richardson and
pulled.
her 9K inch bust down. Does she?
Yeah, that picture, she looked like Morpheus out of Spider-Man. She had the pork pig face. But Jamel, when she was on the TV show with the Mike dude, she's still attractive. That just was an unflattering picture.
Shakari
Richardson. She got some pretty ass
She does.
eyes.
She gives that.
They're like gold.
Yeah, she looked like Rajon Rondo when she doesn't. Everybody said that woman looked like or Lil Bow Wow.
Damn.
But she does, but she's cute too. And that's why, like, when women won't admit and then will say to men, like, it's something wrong with y'all men. And you'll be thinking, it's a lot of y'all bitches look like niggas and y'all still got babies. So what do you say about the man who fucked that woman?
Questionable activities.
Okay, but she has a vagina.
I know, but
so nobody's supposed to fuck this lady?
No,
she looks masculine?
No, I'm not saying that, but you like more of a masculine, behavior.
Maybe to do this slightly feminine.
But I mean, how do you looks?
Not to say nobody should fuck her, but only the people that are attracted to that should fuck her. Everybody else would just walk right past her. Right? Saying she shouldn't get no sex. She's entitled to sex, and it's somebody that will fuck her. She just got to find those guys, or those guys got to find her.
How do you address her though? How do you address her? Like, oh, excuse me, Mrs. Nigga.
Not
Mrs. Did he say Mrs. Nigga?
Can I get? I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Can I get
you? Rubbing off on you in the wrong way. Okay.
Trust me, this is stuff I say in front of the wife, and she just sits there and shakes her head like, "What?" Yeah, but I can't really get into that type of attraction. I like feminine women. If men like that, hey, there's men. Oh yeah.
Some bodybuilder women are very attractive. They have huge clits and huge titties too. And she don't look like no bodybuilder. She look like that nigga D West that used to be on Mara hollering at the kids in the sweater vest. That's what that bitch look like. She don't look like. I'm sorry. Bodybuilder does not equate ugly in the face. It just don't.
Listen, this lady is an attractive woman. So the fact that
to somebody, just not to me. She is attractive to somebody, just not. She look like a man.
Right here?
Oh, not Jamel. I'm still talking about Milli Vanilli. No, Jamel is attractive. This is a unflattering judge. Jamel done got old and put a few pounds on, but she's still attractive.
Well, I can agree with you there.
And I will give her this. She found the hairstyle that works for her. She is not gonna switch up. The most she'll do is she'll turn them to a light brown.
Well, wait till you see what he turns it to.
Yes, she's a sports writer at ESPN. Her name is Jamil Hill. And Jamil Hill has been lately trying to be what would be considered more feminine. She's been wanting people to see her now as more feminine. So let me tell you, or let me let you guys take a look at that same Jamil Hill.
I always knew she was feminine hair. When she was on the show, she used to talk about her boyfriend.
What she looks like now in order for people to view her as more, feminine. Give me 1 second. Why don't I see it? I'm downloading it. It should be right there. But I don't see it. It's fucking goofy. That's what it is. Oh, because that's not the video. That's just a picture. I need the video. Fuck that. Hold on a second. I need the video because I want y'all to see it. Okay, there it is.
Wait, so is this lady? Is she in?
She's a sports writer.
Huh? But does she like men or women?
She got a husband.
Oh,
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody assumed for the longest time. Everybody assumed because of how she looked that this woman likes men, but it was mostly because she kept like natural black hairstyles and did sports. So it's easy to believe that a woman who does natural black hairstyles and
She never had any natural black hairstyles though. She always wore braids. She's always worn braids. That's her style.
But braids
Does
are
sports.
considered a natural hairstyle to that particular group of content creators.
It's weave.
Exactly.
That ain't her real hair. It's weave.
Exactly.
Probably likes, maybe. Never
Piece of
sure.
garbage.
Wait,
probably.
so because okay.
No, ask it.
So you mean
Go
tell
on.
me just because she has natural hair, automatically that means she no.
No,
That's
not
natural.
just because. You got to think about it. Listen to what I'm saying. If every woman doesn't look feminine, then if you don't look naturally feminine, they want you to do things to make you look more feminine. One of the things that a woman will do to make herself look more feminine is what? Put on the hair, and you need to change the texture, because changing the texture will then make.
I go with makeup first. They do makeup first. I could be wrong, but I would say makeup.
People say, okay, well, you can tell maybe she doesn't like pussy because, well, she, you know what I'm saying? Like, or because that's, a matter of fact, Clarissa Shields, every time she does her glow up videos, before she clips her finger and turns into what's supposed to be the belle of the ball, the most beautiful woman in the world, what will she look like prior to it? She'll have braids. When she does the slapping of her finger and she comes back out, what will be on her head?
Oh, wait.
Every time.
Yeah. And it's long as fuck too.
But they finna get the sew-in in.
Crazy.
So yes, we need to ask, how is it that
but they did have some hair to grip and put in braids though. They did have enough hair to be able to braid.
we won't admit that there's an issue here if we then know girls like Clarissa Shields, girls like Sha'Carri Richardson, in order for them to show you that they are female, they go out of their way to look.
I'm just a weird dude because I've seen Clarissa come to weigh-ins in bra and panties several times, and I always thought she was attractive. Like it did. I don't care, weave or not. The body type, attractive body type. Yeah, she kind of hard looking in the face. She have some rough days. Some days are better than others. She definitely looks better as she's gotten older than she did when she was the younger Clarissa Shields. She kind of looked like Theo, but she's soft now. She got her femininity about her. But yeah, body wise, she's always been attractive to me.
Right, but most people don't look good when they're young. Most people look awkward as hell when they're young. That's the purpose of being young. You grow into your face, you grow into your ears, you grow into your head, you grow into a lot of shit. I don't know. It's weird to me.
Yeah, because them 20s pictures versus the 30s pictures be like, whoa.
Right, it's day and night.
But we thought we was grown in.
Exactly.
I mean, what's the best way to put it? White, or Asian, or the hair that they have on their own head. But fuck it, I'm gonna let y'all look at her now. Look at how different this one. Look at how different she is now.
Hey y'all, just wanted to check in with you and give you my honest opinion about the Michael Jackson movie. Don't worry, I'm not going to spoil anything. Just gonna talk in generality.
Wait, hey, I ain't never seen her with no sew-in. He more stuck on the color. I'm stuck on, I've never seen her with a sew-in. The color looks nice on her. It matches her skin tone. I just ain't never seen, I had just said she has found a style that sticks with her. That was her style, like the braids. So this is new to me. That's why I'm shocked, not the color.
Now, see, this
is gonna be some more braids that were blood.
Now, see, this is where we disagree on this, because to me, this color washes her out. I think that she needs. I think she needs something a little bit warmer because of her skin tone. But you got to take into
That's
account.
honey blonde. So that's honey blonde. So is that honey or platinum? Well, it's honey because platinum is a little whiter. So you saying she needs more of a dark brown instead of a blonde?
She needs like a darker root, and that color does have a good bit of definition, but I would say that's definitely like a level 9 blonde, and I think she would look better with like a level 7. And again, I know it's really technical stuff, but because of the undertones in her skin, it kind of just blends into one. That's just my opinion.
I can see what you're saying now that you pointed it out. I can see what you're saying, but I still think it meshes with her. I think it goes with her skin tone, especially she put it in a ponytail.
Oh yeah, yeah, she could pull it off. She definitely can pull off the blonde. I'm just saying, for my personal preference, just a little darker, and she would have sold it. She would have sold it, and her eyebrows too.
And Tommy's saying she's trying to prove to the world that she feminine. I bet her husband loved her with them goddamn braids. He didn't ask for this shit. This is what she did because she trying to prove something to the world, even though she married. I mean, if the nigga married her with the braids, so he didn't have no problem with it. If he did, the change would have came long ago, like when they was engaged. I've never seen this. Is a shock to me. Again, the color don't bother me. I'm just her happiness don't bother me. It's just a shock because you could Google Jamel here, and for the past 20 years, you will see her with them damn braids. So I thought she was gonna have some different individuals, maybe all blood. It's okay. It's okay. I ain't mad at it. Shocked, not mad at it though.
You use some themes that are apparent in the film. As many of you probably already know, there's been a lot of conversation, a lot of tension, and dare I say maybe controversy around this movie. People are complaining that it's leaving out too much. It doesn't tell a complete story.
That looks absolutely retarded.
Retarded, and it's not even the right color. Why is it blonde?
I know you didn't ask why is it blonde when 99% of them walking around ridiculous ass blonde. Walking around looking like a black and white.
Some people like color. Hey, does it have to be black? So it has to be black. There can't be no other color but black.
No. According to the panel.
The other day, she was dark as I am and had on a blonde wig, looked like a Black and Mild or a Duracell battery.
Why can golf chicks get away with all type color hair? They not born with no goddamn pink hair and blue hair and red hair. They get to wear it though.
Because everybody could do whatever the hell that they want to do. The problem is when people be trying to control the outcomes of what people do. You can't control it. You can say what you don't like, and that's your damn business. But people are like, man, go ahead.
Hey, my YouTube entanglement.
Now, see, this is it. Because first of all, she looked better with the braids. I'm just gonna be honest, and I think she looked very feminine with the braids. This is the thing people got to understand about hair color. Okay, hair color can either
you're going to be very controversial.
Hold on, I'm sorry. Go ahead, keep going.
Yeah, she didn't look masculine to me with the braids.
I'm saying, but you're saying hair color, so the rest of it you had no problem with.
Like Jamel Hill dressed like she got a fire-ass body underneath them clothes. She dressed like the old school people. You could tell she was raised back in the day by some old school women who used to wear slips and shit. That's how she dressed. That would be the true definition of a conservative woman. And everybody claims to be conservative in 2026.
Like, I mean, first of all,
it was a different color, be fine.
No, what I'm saying is she looks more feminine in the other picture. The reason this doesn't look decent on her is because
well, wait. He said if it was a different color, it would be fine. That's what light skinned melanin made it seem like. She was like, why? She didn't have no problem with it. She just said, why is it blonde? She was cool with the weed. She just asked why I was blonde.
So are you saying that people weren't actively listening to the conversation?
I don't know about that. I just know that melanin was let's go back. Let's go back. I do know she asked why it was blonde. She didn't say anything about the weave per se. She just said, why is it blonde?
The thing people got to understand
You
about
said something and he said, are you saying if it was a different color, it would be fine? The weave is fine. It is fine. No matter what color it is fine. I don't have to fuck this bitch. I don't care. Again, I fuck women with weave, so it don't bother me. I fuck with weaves, tracks, sew-ins, glue-ins, whatever.
that hair color. Okay, hair color can either
You're going to be very
accentuate
controversy.
Hold on. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Keep going. I was saying, but you're saying hair color. So the rest of it, you had no problem with.
Oh, well, I didn't skip it back far enough.
Not too much. It doesn't tell a complete story.
That looks absolutely retarded.
Retarded. And it's not even the right color. Why is it blonde?
See, she said it's not even the right color. Why is it blonde? The only reason she thinks it's ridiculous is because it's not the right color, not because it's a long ass weave. She cool with the weave. I thought I heard that.
I know you didn't ask why is it blonde when 99% of them walking around ridiculous as blonde weave. Walking around looking like a Black and Mild. I seen a girl the other day, she was dark as I am and had on a blonde weave, looked like a Black and Mild or a Duracell battery.
Now, see, this is it. Because first of all, she looked better with the braids. I'm just gonna be honest, and I think she looked very feminine with the braids. This is the thing people got to understand about hair color. Okay, hair color can either
You're going to be very controversy.
Hold on. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Keep going. I was saying, but you're saying hair color, so the rest of it you had no problem with.
Like, I mean, first
if it
of
was
all,
a different color, it'd be fine.
No, what I'm saying is she looks more feminine in the other picture. The reason this doesn't look decent on her is because it's the wrong color and because I don't think that's the best quality of hair.
I actually think platinum blonde would set her skin tone off just right. She would be like Ronnie from Players Club. I think platinum blonde is probably the one she needs, not honey. I think she needs a lighter one. That's just me. I think she should. Looking at it right now with a platinum blonde, she would be sitting there looking like Marilyn Monroe.
Possibly. Listen, you're a man, so you're not gonna look at her the same way I'm gonna look at her because I'm a woman. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, it probably would be a turn on for you to see her with a platinum blonde wig. I'm just looking at it from like cosmetology aspect. You know what I mean?
I'm imagining the platinum blonde on that skin complexion. I'm seeing Players Club. It'll work for her because she ain't even as yellow as Ronnie was.
Exactly.
So I think it would work. I think you should go a shade lighter, Jamil. That's my opinion. Ask your husband though. Like, he can't steer you wrong. Ask that nigga what color he want to see you in.
Thanks. Hair, it's given very, very much stiff, and it's washing her out. So this is another thing that people do. People put these beauty enhancements on to try to make themselves look better, fitting into society, and really, it's detrimental.
Okay, again, what if I'm a 1? And then I put on a hairpiece and I moved up to a 3. The hairpiece might look ridiculous, but I moved up from the 1. I'll give you a perfect example. Women who wear them bags, I call them Jiffy Pop bags, them shower caps.
Yes.
If they took the cap off right then, and I've seen it, for as bad as this bitch looked with that cap on, she looked worse without it on.
I mean, it's rough. It is. Well, typically they have the weave under the bonnet. They be having it down. if they ain't got no hair, they ain't gonna wear the bunnies. You just gonna see them with no fucking hair. But no, most of the time under the bunny is a plethora of weave. They just don't feel like combing it day. From
Or
my
they real
this is
hair.
my experiences though.
Right. It's all about where you position yourself. But you know,
Is rough.
That's what I'm saying. So to that woman, wearing that bag, it still makes her a 3, when without it, she was a 1.
so do you think
Because with you, Roger, somebody said when we were talking on the discussion.
Because I think this is the question he said he was gonna ask. I'm gonna go to there, but wait. You mean to tell me somebody's beauty went up because they had on a motherfucking bonnet? What the fuck?
right?
That is terrible. If they attraction level went up because of a bonnet, shit, she did keep that motherfucker on all the time then, and then you in a dilemma.
Well, here's the thing about it. From what I understand, men are visual creatures. So if the women with the bonnets are not attractive, why the women with the bonnets always is being trailed behind with a whole plethora of children? Somebody got to like it.
I'm gonna just say, because all women wear fucking bonnets. All of them do. All black women do. Let me correct that. All black women wear bonnets. They do. So we can't find a black woman that don't wear no bonnet. Now we can find some black women that don't wear them in public, but they got the motherfuckers in all types of shapes and sizes. All of them do.
Facts.
Yeah, my 7-year-old got a goddamn bunny. You know what she say? She like daddy. Daddy, we don't wear. She got on me for wearing my damn flip-flops outside. Because we don't give me inside shoes, daddy. You ain't wear them outside. So she already know not to wear her bunny in public. I don't give a fuck who's doing that shit. You not.
I agree.
She got one. She's 7. She got 4 of them actually. With little unicorns and rainbows and shit on them.
Wearing that bag, it still makes her a 3, when without it, she was a 1.
So do you think?
Because with you, Roger, somebody said when we were talking on the discussion on the last one, we were talking about like hair, and then somebody in the comment section said she's right in what she's saying, but it's funny seeing her say it while wearing a wig. And then somebody underneath said, well, that might be the best she looked in that wig, because maybe with her natural hair, she doesn't. So then the question is, when you see somebody, I've seen plenty of women with wigs, no matter what the color was, I thought the wig looked fucking ridiculous. But to that woman, she might think it still looks better than my natural hair.
Okay, so, and I'm glad you brought that up, because somebody in your chat too said they never seen me with my natural hair. Can you share that screen, please?
Which one? Oh, sorry. Hold on. Okay.
That is my natural hair. This is why my wig doesn't look crazy.
I don't see it. I'm doing something wrong?
We see it.
Yeah, we see the picture.
I see the picture. Yeah, I see it. Okay, there we go.
That's my natural hair. I'm protective of my hair. Number one, I took my Shahada tank. So therefore,
you know what we're gonna ask you though?
Yes.
1, how recent was that picture? 2, can we find a bunch of pictures with you with your natural hair? Because we still can't tell what is natural, because we've seen people with natural hair, but they do that whole slick back on the side. You know what I mean? Where it don't look like it's down there straight because you're doing this.
Yeah, no, I actually have a lot of hair. My husband sees my hair all the time. My husband is the only person that's supposed to see my hair.
I get it. We're not your husband. You got to understand.
No.
We're a public platform.
No. That's why I'm giving qualifiers behind it so that the audience can understand. I took my Shahada. So instead of wearing a burqa every day, covering up my whole hair, my whole face, I put wigs on just like Jewish women do. But please understand something. I'm going to show you this other picture. Show this picture, please.
There we go.
Yeah, like
your hair in its natural state. Or is it a straight state?
That's not my hair. That's my daughter's hair. That is her blowout that she just got done the other day. So in my household and in my family, we teach Black love and acceptance of self. That's why her hair is so long. That's why her hair is so healthy. I don't have anything, you know what I'm saying? I don't have anything against anybody that wears a wig. First of all, I feel if you're going to wear wigs or wear hair extensions, there's so many companies that actually produce products in your natural hair texture, in your natural hair pattern. I don't even really have too much of a problem with color. I just think you should be wearing colors that flatter you, not colors because you want to assimilate to what somebody else is doing. Not nary one of us is naturally occurring bleached out blonde. Like, let's be for real. And I still, to this day, don't believe that people should be wasting money frivolously on
I'm surprised somebody didn't say it's an African tribe where they got blonde hair and blue eyes. I'm surprised nobody said that. I'm shocked.
Child, I'm not, because of the audience. You always have to know where you are. You were met in the
They would normally say that over there. I came from the Soto gangs. That would be some shit that would be said, and he would normally go off on because somebody would say it in the chat.
I think there's been
that was the YouTube chat though. That was YouTube. Rumble is
right. That was the YouTube. Exactly. But here's the thing, like,
where the fuck was Jessica at? Was she on Rumble? Because I saw her typing, but she wasn't in this. She wasn't on this channel. But I saw her comments, and I was like, "Just where the fuck you at?" Maybe she was on Rumble.
I don't know where she was either. But you know, I was trying to figure that out too. I thought she was in Melanins, but she definitely wasn't there. Maybe somebody else
was on Rumble then. She had to have been on Rumble.
Nah, she was on a YouTube channel. She was on a YouTube channel because her comments kept showing up as YouTube. Which one?
Yeah, on the StreamYard thing. Well, I couldn't tell how it was showing up. But I was like, just where the fuck you in? I don't see you. I see you, but I don't see you.
Wigs. This wig costs $400. I've also had this wig for the better part of 6 months, and I probably will have it for another year and a half before I need to do any modifications on it. So now we're talking about cost benefit analysis. What I spend in hair products to maintain my natural hair versus what I would have to spend to wear my hair out to appease the public. It's more beneficial for me fiscally to keep my hair braided up and moisturized underneath my wig. But you know, that's a whole nother conversation. Mm-hmm. And it's still not a child wearing a ridiculously priced wig to prom.
Well, no. Again, like, and that's what we're saying is like, we can, here's the thing with a lot of women, a lot of people, whatever. Mm-hmm. I know people who will say,
I don't know why he wouldn't just come out and say, cause I remember him saying something about extra steps. I don't know why, like, just come out and say it. He feel like women who wear wigs and weaves and shit is lazy because they don't want to do their own goddamn hair. It's not a wrong thought because everybody's saying it's time consuming and all of that to do it. That does fall back on a laziness.
Nah, I don't think so. I think it falls back on a time constraint, especially people that actually go to work, not people that get up and click a live stream button. When you have to
look at your ancestors though, sis. You gotta look at the ancestors. They got up, they got their ass up a few minutes early to do that blowout or whatever the fuck they had to do to their hair back in the day.
No, they didn't. What Black women used to do back in the day is on Sunday, everybody would get their hair washed, they would get their hair hot combed, and they would tie their hair up every day. Now, what my mother used to do with my hair is my mother used to braid my hair every day. I still braid my hair every day. You understand what I'm saying? But my mother would braid my hair every night
and take it down in the crinkles in the that they used to do that in high school all the time. Put a little water in it in the morning and take it down and it'd be wavy. I know that trick.
Exactly. And my daughter twists her hair up at nighttime now before, you know what I'm saying, before she go to sleep when she want to wear her fro out to school or whatever else. So to dismiss.
What about the rollers? When did rollers become obsolete?
Man, I don't even know. Rollers used to be the ish. I mean, they are still used now, but they've kind of turned it into like this flexi ride.
Not overnight. They're just used in the salon as you getting your style done.
They're used overnight too.
I ain't seen a woman with rollers in her hair since 85, and I was born in 83.
It's called flexi rods. It's flexi rods.
Them ain't the same. I'm talking about them motherfucking rollers with the little foam,
the
pink, the pink with the foam on the shit. There was rollers, and them motherfuckers would go to sleep. They put them in before they went to sleep. put their little wrap or bun in the fuck, whatever the fuck. That shit is obsolete. I ain't seen that shit since the 80s.
Thanks.
But see, even then, but you were saying like it's time, like you said they don't get up earlier. They don't, but even back in the day, they used to prepare for it. Even if it was the night before, they would put the curlers in, the rollers, and what you said, wrap that shit up. And now it's like everybody saying we ain't got time. And they had wigs back then. It just they weren't. I guess they weren't affordable for everybody back then.
That's bingo. That's the ticket. Everybody couldn't afford it back then, so they didn't
Wigs
have
was
no
Hollywood
choice.
shit back then, or somebody in status at the church had them motherfuckers.
Exactly. Now they're much more affordable, and it is what it is. Like, but again, if people are dealing with women that aren't maintaining their natural hair, that aren't really maintaining their wigs, like I could understand it. But again, that's a preference thing. If that's really something you don't like, then just simply don't deal with people that got that going on. But you know what it is? People don't really know when people got wigs on anymore. People don't really know when people got
We can tell now because if they got baby hair, then they get this a motherfucking wig.
I'm gonna tell you right now, the chick you got the biggest crush on right now is wearing a wig. I bet you good
I
money.
know. And they got baby hair. That's how I know it's a wig. She can't fool
I
me.
can't with you.
She can't fool me. Is she gonna have baby hair all gelled down to her neck?
Not her neck.
Yeah, she gonna have baby hair on all three sides, the forehead, the sideburns, it's everywhere. I know. But that's the thing. I was shocked. Like I didn't see again. I didn't know most of the movie stars and shit back then wore the goddamn the sew-ins and the lace fronts and all that shit. That was Hollywood shit. I know everybody couldn't afford it. Now it's so accessible. Everybody is doing it. I just don't know where the baby hair came in. I wish that craze would stop. That they do the lace fronts just without the baby hair. Do the sew-in, leave the baby hair at home.
I'm gonna tell you where the baby hair came from. The baby hair came from people that don't really know how to cut lace correctly. So they need the baby hair to cover up the edges of the lace because they're not buying transparent lace or lace that matches their skin tone. But most people are now installing the wigs behind the hairline. So you really don't know.
And they still put the baby hair on now.
I ain't playing with you, Trey. Come on ahead now.
like the baby hair comes, like they give you 7 free baby hairs with every wig purchase. They give you replacement baby hairs.
You need to beat
it. Got ridiculous. That's the only thing I don't like about the wigs, the baby hair, because it's like everybody looks the exact fucking same. Like all you motherfuckers is gonna have the baby hair. All y'all, so I can go out and see 1,000 women, and all 1,000 of these motherfuckers is gonna have the baby hairs. That ain't real life. That is not real life at all.
Have you ever seen me with baby
and see everybody with baby hairs walking around?
Have you ever seen me with baby hair?
No.
And I promise you, there's a whole bunch more women like me that specifically don't wear baby hairs just so people
see you
don't
with a
think
lace
it's
front
weird.
on, though. I gotta see you with a sew-in.
That's a lace front wig. That's a wig. That's a lace front wig right
Is it
there.
so? Can you pull it off your head right now?
Yes, I can.
Well, see that ain't the same. The only ones that have the baby hairs is the ones that they get them sold in.
I ain't playing no games with you, sir.
The helmet heads. They the helmet head. Them is the ones that come equipped with the baby hair. The ones that you can just take off. No baby hair with them. It's the sew-in chicks. Sew-ins is the trend, not the snatch-offs. They got tired of getting in fights and they should be on it, so they just started sewing them in. So after the fight, they can still be in there.
You need to ass whooping.
Well, I drink alcohol, but I don't. I don't do coke. I know then the person who says, well, I do coke, but I don't do crack. And like they will keep saying the thing I do, like when you said, well, it doesn't naturally occur in the black community to have bleach blonde hair. That is true. But the next question is how naturally occurring it is amongst black people to have straight hair.
So I didn't say the
It's
black
still
community.
internationally.
Was that real quick?
White.
That question was very simple. I said, how?
It's a
You
real
didn't
quick.
use the word. You didn't argue your own words when you said
No, I'm not arguing it now.
It's not commonly occurred in the black community. You did not argue your own words.
Trey, pause it. Okay. So I never said that bleach blonde hair is not naturally occurring in the black community. I said bleach blonde hair is not naturally occurring, period. Bleach is very devastating to the scalp and the hair. So I don't really understand, like, maybe we was having two different conversations. I don't know. It don't make no sense to me. Right. I thought he was gonna say that too. I was so confused. Malaysia. I was like, what? Okay. It's ridiculous. I don't know where the hell Trey went that quick. Now I gotta sit here and have a whole.
I had to go to the latrine. I'm back.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I was telling Davinia that she white. She don't do sew-ins. She do clip-ins. Is the difference.
What?
But I don't know though. With a name like Davinia, that she may be mixed. She may be mixed. I'm just saying that is kind of ghetto. But she look white.
But this is the this is the thing. You see what Lavinia says, and she said yes, they can do sew-ins. I have a video on my channel where I show white people get the sew-in. Y'all be trying it severely. Y'all be trying it severely.
Yeah, white people getting sew-ins is like white people doing dreads. It ain't gonna stay. It ain't gonna hold. The sew-in gonna slip right out 2 hours later.
No, what they do is they get them some Kanekalon hair, and then they go get it braided in, so they have an anchor braided in the tracks and sewed in.
Clip-ins. Clip.
No,
No,
So
it's
then
not
I
common.
asked
It's very
you,
minute.
is it common?
No, it's
To
not
have
common.
bone straight hair. Is it common?
No.
There you go. See, that's all. See, y'all can make things easy. Because you know the point is then made. That just like you tell the person who has bleach blonde hair that that's not naturally occurring, she could then tell a person who has straight hair that's not naturally occurring either.
That's true too.
So that's
but
what I mean.
the
Like,
point is
then
that
everybody
you
can
just
make their argument
complaining
work.
about women hair.
So then there's
Like
only,
you just
but the
complain
true
about
argument would
women
be,
hair.
what if you did nothing to it? How would you look? What if you did nothing to it? You didn't dye it. You didn't straighten it. All you did was try to make it you don't want to walk out unkempt. Then you start having black hairstyles. And a lot of women do not believe when you just have a black hairstyle, which is black natural hair. I put my hand in it. Only thing I smell is coconut. You ain't put no heat in it. She just wake up, get a retwist every now and again. She's straight. Problem is, even black women, what do they call that first stage when they first start saying, I'm going natural? So you don't hear any other culture say they're going natural, do you? They're already natural. They were born natural.
Or the
How do
big
you,
chop.
all right, that's what they call it, a big chop. And then the first stage of hair that they first get.
Well, see, the OG, you the OG, but you know when they do the big chop, it's because they're saying they're going natural from putting chemical processes in their hair. OG, stop it. It ain't because they retiring from the weave and shit. It's because they done had perms in their hair for 30, 40 years, and science is telling them that shit ain't healthy. And so they decided to cut the remaining processed hair off their head and let the new hair grow anew. Typically, when they do that, though, they some reforming hoes. They start really, cause the health benefits, they reforming hoes, and they feel like if they chop their hair off, it's a whole conscious process.
Nah,
But
I
yeah,
can't let you do that. I can't let you do that. I can't let you do that. But you tried. That was good, but you tried it. Let's keep it a stack though. The reason that a whole bunch of African American women did the big chop was because Chris Rock's movie Good Hair. When Chris Rock blew the lid off of the Relaxer Corporation, that business model, how relaxers are causing cancer and causing all of the damage to Black women's scalps and stopping their hairs from growing past a certain length, that's when women did the big chop.
Yeah, I said all that, but most of the reason is because they reformed hoes. They just
I'm not, you know what? Get
reformed
your
hoes
ass.
too.
Get your
Every
ass
reformed
on.
hoe you know cut their hair off. They say it ain't so. Tell me I'm lying.
You lying. You lying. You know why
No,
most
I'm
women
not.
cut their hair off? Yes, you would. Most women cut their hair off because they went to the hairdresser and the hairdresser done messed them up. That's why they cut it off. They be like, I
They
have
be
with
trying to get rid of them soul ties, man. They do Giannis things and hair chops. Like I'm not a hoe no more. It's a new me.
Somebody got to explain to me about these damn Yannis things, though. You mean to tell me you sitting your kitty cat over nothing but heat? How
It's
that
just
work?
it's a douche. It's a warm douche. That's all it is. It's a warm douche. Oh shit. But yeah, that's the reason to go through. But this is where I started coming like hell in the chat because I'm like, men and women call it the ugly phase. Like when I Googled ugly phase locks, the first thing that popped up was a nigga on TikTok saying, "Don't let the ugly phase stop you from getting locks." I was like, shit, me. One dude up there said he never called it there, but I was like, shit, me growing my shit 3 times, I always called it this. It just don't they look they don't be doing shit when they short. You're like, they cool when you first get them twisted down. That size is whatchamacallit, but then when they only have like a half inch of hang time, you be ready for them bitches to grow. Everybody don't make it through that phase. Some people can't take it. Chief Keef went through it. His shit looked terrible. They said Chief Keef, but it was called the ugly phase. Now his shit long as fuck.
What do they call that stage?
The ugly stage.
This is a universally known. Name another race that has what they call an ugly stage of their own hair. An ugly stage that when their hair is in its infancy.
They can't do the same shit with their hair that we do though. If they could dread they shit up, they would have an ugly phase with they slick grease ass hair. Whichever other race you talk about besides us, they can't do it.
Well,
but if they could, it would be ugly.
Here's the thing. White people go through ugly phases all the time. They be like, oh my God, my bangs are going to be ugly for like 6 months when they cut their bangs off too short. When that pixie cut is not hitting how they wanted to, and they done messed up their whole shit, they call their hair the ugly phase too. But you know what I'm saying? All people got to do is actually participate and engage in white culture. I know, shout out to Lavinia for knowing what the hell the lick hit for. Y'all better go watch Brad Mondo, B. Brad Mondo puts videos on all the time. These white people be burning their hair off to the scalp. People act, well, you know, I'm not going to say they act like, but I think a lot of Black people don't know. White people be bleaching their hair. They over process the hair. The hair becomes gummy and then it falls off their fucking head. Then they got an ugly stage because they all patchy. They mess around. They be trying to do all of these haircuts, the wolf cut, this, the butterfly cut, this cut, that cut. They don't know what they're talking about. Brad Mondo has millions and millions of subscribers. Guy Tang has millions and millions of subscribers, not based off of Black hair, but based off of the hair fails that white people have. So when we having this conversation in a Black community, it's a disingenuous conversation, and it's predicated upon the fact that Black people are narcissistic and self-absorbed, and they really don't have a clue what the hell is happening in other communities. White people will sit there and have a whole heart attack. Let a white woman go to the beauty parlor and she only wanted to get a trim, and then the beautician tells her she has split ends that are extremely long and she has to cut her hair all the way up. She feels ugly as hell. Exactly. And that happens all the time.
That damn herbal essence.
Damn it, Betty.
It's ugly. You can't name one. When their hair start to grow out of their head, when a white bitch or an Asian bitch cut her hair and go bald, well, it's not cool. Once they've grown some hair off their head, just some, they're like, ooh, pixie cut. Ugly stage farce. Matter of fact, one of the hardest parts about the reason they call it that, because one of the hardest parts about Black women going natural, because they'll say, I want to go natural, but then they'll say, I'm in this stage and I can't do anything with it. And they usually fail right there, because what they end up doing is at least doing a perm. Because they say, I don't know what to do with it when it's that short.
Wrong again. But I didn't feel like
and
having
go right back to
it.
revert right.
For real. What they do is, that is when most women of color start their wig journey. Catch.
Yeah, because the Q chick did do that. She did throw a wig over her dreads before she cut them off. She
Exactly.
sure the fuck did.
And the craziest thing about the whole conversation about wigs is this: white women literally started the wig industry.
I gotta say, white men, George Washington and them had them bitches on. I gotta say, the men had them first.
Well, if we go all the way back that far, then we have to say the Egyptians, Cleopatra and them, because they were the first ones to wear wigs, to be honest. But as far as the modern day wig company, what's that white wig company? Sally Hansen or whatever. Because Jewish women been wearing wigs for years. And the white let me look up the white woman wig company. They have literally millions and millions of wigs just for white people. Just for white people. What the hell is that? Paula Young. That's her name. Paula Young Wig Company, been in business longer than any wig company for any Black woman ever. Y'all think these white women got all this nice hair and these pixie cuts? Them white women be wearing them wigs from Paula Young. And these are the facts. Exactly, La Davinia, but people don't understand the way white hair grows versus the way Black hair grows. White hair grows at a rate of 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 an inch every single month. Black hair grows the same length. The only difference is because of the coiliness of the hair, it looks shorter. You on mute. You give me the business on mute.
It curls towards the sun. I said, you're correct. Our hair is naturally curly.
Right.
Right back to, if it looked more European and it was straight, I could do something. So then, if you go back to it, to them, it's masculine because a dude walk around all the time. What Black dude you know call his head an ugly stage before he finally get it to braid? He doesn't. Other niggas in Chicago, they had twist.
Yep. Remember, Chief?
You got your head up on your own damn show.
And, you know, there's a whole room about dreads and how the pronunciation of it is. But then, yeah, they had the dreads and they had their stage. I had dreads. I had dreads for 7 years and I had to go through that, what they call ugly stage. And I didn't mind it. I just knew that, you know, once it started locking.
He didn't mind it, but he called it the ugly stage too. But he didn't mind it.
Because men don't call their hair the ugly stage. And a man,
yeah, we do.
Nah, I know you do. I'm being.
That's what I was typing in the chat, and that's why I googled that shit. I said, men call it the ugly stage 2 with locks, and it says only with locks where it's because he was asking, and I was like, it's only with locks where it's called the ugly phase. They don't call any other hairstyle that. Even when we get braids as men and them motherfuckers short as hell and we ain't got no hang time, we don't call them ugly. We just say we ain't got no hang time.
And everything was, got long enough. I just knew that at that point, that was my natural hair. So I grew that.
But you a man though, so ain't nobody gonna say nothing about. Yeah, but ain't nobody gonna say nothing about him transitioning through all them stages.
Listen, what was the first word you said though? What was the first word you said?
He a man.
He's a man.
So is it that women have an issue about their hair, or the beauty standards are not to celebrate natural black hair?
Who put that standard on blacks? Who did that?
Okay, but this is where.
Let me fuck with Miss Polly for a minute. Miss Polly, and never mind. I'm gonna leave it alone.
Leave Miss Polly alone.
That's why I said I'm gonna leave it alone. She got the Michelin Man going on. She got on the grandma panties, and it created an extra 4. I'm gonna leave her alone. No, I'm gonna leave her alone.
But you know what I found?
Who put?
He didn't say anything to Miss Polly, and Miss Polly has on braids down to her back.
Probably wasn't paying attention.
Is she a regular? Who did that?
Because I know I heard her say she always be late. So is she a regular?
Hey, Uncle Mo. She's supposed to be a regular. I don't know what they got going on right about now. But this is the thing. Like, it just felt very pointed and targeted.
Let me get put in the Dulo twist.
It's I think that in this community, people that have so much of an opinion on what their women do should be more educated on what they're talking about. The lack of education just gives pay pig. It just gives niggas is paying for shit and they don't know what they paying for.
Nice to know, Devin. This is my YouTube entanglement. She let me know she like a hair pool. Just say your husband not to shoot me, okay? This is YouTube.
Shorty. Okay, but this is where, because black men, they don't mind you wearing your real hair, but they don't want you to wear it unkept. Well, whatever, you need a little celebration wear.
I did. I was.
You don't want your man to walk around with unkempt hair, though. You want the nigga to at least brush it or something. That's standard across the board. But we understand if you have a fucked up day or two, but like every day, nobody wants to see that.
Wait, but pause. Viola Davis has a whole head full of natural hair, and she's not a bad looking woman. They say she look ugly as fuck. Leslie, what's her face? That comedian. She got her natural hair.
Leslie is ugly. Leslie, she got hit with an ugly stick. I can't speak on Viola Davis, but Leslie Jones, nah. I don't care how much money she got. I ain't fucking her. No.
Okay. I can respect that. Lupita.
Beautiful. Lupita, skinny, little perky titties, bald head, the chocolate. Yeah, I fuck with her. Yes, I love chocolate women.
All the women and women.
Chocolate women just don't like me. I love chocolate women. But they don't want to be with no dark skinned niggas. They yeah. So it is what it is.
These dark skinned men said that the black women is not pretty. Whatever, that you gonna get to that part. They said I'm dark skinned and I was confused. I was like, oh.
Well, I've been called a darkened myself by somebody that was darker than me, and I was shocked. I almost was offended because I'm like, bitch, you darker than me. How you gonna call me a dark? I still haven't gotten over it. They cut me deep, and I don't know why. I don't know why. I still remember that shit. I don't know. It bothers me though. I'm dark, but I don't mind being dark. But I don't know why that bothered me. Maybe it's because she was darker than me.
Child, they said I was offended. They said I said you was dark skinned and you was offended. No, what I told you, I'm not dark skinned. Would you consider me dark skinned?
Nah, but I wouldn't consider myself dark skinned. But you know, I understand people that do call me dark, and I guess I be looking at my baby now, and I'm like, your color done came in, you my color, and she chocolate to me, so I see what people see in me. But I ain't dark though. So like my brother, his nickname Black, he dark. I'm not. So I just say, you know, I guess this is where you grew up.
Let people have it. Oh, you got it. I'm chocolate now. I can add that to my repertoire.
All week. I've been doing it since I started. But I will keep saying, because with that woman, she kept on saying, I didn't say it's masculine. I said, but you just said she has natural hair because she's not trying to exude femininity. So you know what a race would say this? You have white boys with a fucking man bun. If he's still a man, he's a man. That's why they call it a man bun.
Shit, they even trying to grow dreads themselves.
Yes. You see where I'm going? It's a difficult conversation because women don't want to be honest. I make it difficult because that's why I say shorten the answer. If you can give a short answer on something else, that's your take on it. Give a short answer when you hear take that starts to sound.
You know what I said? It's on. I think it popped up on the screen too. I said I called mine ugly all 3 times I grew locks.
I'm like, oops. You still got to give that answer. Now
it was easy to go through the second and third time because I knew what the end result was going to be. The first time, you just don't fucking know. Then it should be sweating out all the goddamn time, especially if you was active doing sports and shit.
You can explain.
So then you have to
got to give that answer. So with this,
yep, I'm constantly having to get retwisted. I ain't know shit about dreads the first time I got my shit dreaded, and I took my black ass to the gym and hooped, and I was mad in the motherfucker at my hairstylist. I cussed that lady out, and I felt bad afterwards, like years later, when I realized she had nothing to do with it. My black ass wasn't supposed to go hoop, but I thought she didn't do her goddamn job, but I just know I had paid a lot of money to get my shit twisted. What's going on, Mo?
What's good? What's good?
Hey, Uncle Mo.
Supposed to be sleeping like I ain't got work in the morning.
You'll be all right. You'll be all right, soldier. You'll be all right. I mean, seaman. You'll be all right.
Nah, I know seaman. Them days over.
Okay, soldier.
That dude is I don't know. That dude always struck me as an idiot and self-hate. He always got the wildest takes on black women for me. Like that don't make no difference.
What I learned in my time under the tree is it's for content. I don't think he believes half the shit he says. It's for content though.
Yeah, cause some of that shit, I'm like, wow, like you lost me a long time ago.
No, he believes it.
I don't think so. Yes, again, Tommy is a goddamn psychologist. They like to play with people. They like to play with people. They like to do little social experiments to see if they can trigger you. It's fun for them.
But you know what I think it
I'm
do?
glad. Oh, go ahead, Uncle Mo.
I think some of the joint why they hate certain women is those the women they couldn't get before they had money anyway. So they just so they made it seem like you know you can't get something. You just make yourself hate it so that you don't even want it. Because I never heard.
But see again, that wouldn't apply to him because as Mind Chaos was saying, the type of shit he say he don't like hoes with weave and shit. That's who he be fucking on his OnlyFans. So
that's what I was about to say. I remember when he was on Fresh and Fit, the chick was saying he was paying her and shit, and she was an OnlyFans chick.
Yeah, they had a collab. I don't think he ended up having the one that said she got money. He didn't even fuck her. He fucked her friend. I remember that situation. Well, yeah, they got wigs and weaves and shit. And he's had some natural gals on there and shit of that nature too. I don't think he cares. I really don't, because he fuck women with weave. He fuck natural bitches. Now, if it's for business, it's still. If it's for business and you don't like weaves, you still would just only fuck natural bitches.
Nah, because he
said
said
porn stars out here that don't wear weave. It's just natural.
Because he said y'all men will fuck anything. Y'all will fuck a 1, even though a 1 is ugly. Y'all will fuck a 5, even though a 5 ain't.
He ain't lie there. He didn't.
I ain't going as far as a 1.
That
a 4.
As an older man now, you can
as an
say
older
that.
man, I'm not doing it at
Yeah,
all.
as
As a
an older
younger
man,
man,
we can say that. But when we was in our younger days, nigga, we didn't give a fuck. We got our rocks off.
That's not true. We ain't have a choice. That 1 was a 10 to us. The older
You
dudes is getting the dimes.
You had a choice though. You definitely had a choice. So he ain't wrong on that. With us men, we will fuck a dog. Not literally. Not literally.
But see, I heard that other conversation they was having where they said they was like 12 and 13 doing shit that I wasn't thinking about or doing at that age.
That part.
Well, I was playing house at 8 and 9 though. So the folks I grew up around was fat. They was my age too, but we was hunting at 8 and 9, playing house under the covers and shit. Damn,
I know when I went to South Carolina, I was in high school. Y'all had people in junior high school with kids and shit, and that shit bugged me out when I seen that.
Yeah, the South loose.
We wasn't into that type of stuff. We
Gabe
was into a bunch
he'll
of upper
take
stuff.
a 3 right now. It's been a while, and Gabe is a grown ass man. So he give him a good 3. Shit, he finna make the shit. What's cracking?
Listen, I mean,
all us men got that one story of that girl we know we wasn't supposed to fuck and would be ashamed if somebody seen us.
That's true.
I hate y'all so bad.
That's what I'm saying. So he didn't lie. He didn't lie on that
true.
one. But that's young nigga shit though. As you get older and your standards are raised, you kind of just be like, fuck it. I don't care. Like, I'm not finna fuck this one. I would rather spend $60 on the whole walking the blade than to fuck this one.
I'm gonna go to bed, bro. I'm just go to sleep.
Any option other than doing the one. But as a young nigga, we got our shit in.
But these is older men.
Yeah.
I don't think they're talking about. I don't think they're talking about in their current state.
No, they talk about in their current state because you're gonna hear the one man talk about how he's sleeping with the chick who wigs stink.
Yeah, I heard that when I was driving.
Who said that? Tell me the other dude.
The other dude, the Wilbur dude that was eating the chips instead of talking with other people.
Because I'm about to say Tommy, I be like, Tommy, like, hell no. Tommy is fucking dimes and shit. Like he picky. Especially if he's spending his money for OnlyFans shit, this nigga is picky. He ain't fucking no ones. He can't make no money fucking no ones on camera. And he done had money so goddamn long. He ain't gotta fuck no ugly bitches. It's bad bitches coming to him every day.
You might want
now this other dude down at the bottom, the truck driver, it's a different story. He's a normal nigga. Yeah. He gotta choose from the normal pool.
He getting lot lizards.
Shut up.
That's the normal.
Yeah,
pool.
when he said her wig stink, I mean, I didn't see. Listen, I got daughters, and my daughters don't wear that drink, but my wife had that drink, and them shits is expensive. Them shits is thousands of dollars.
Yeah, I've never dealt with a woman with a stinking wig, and I'm sorry, like
they be washing them, they be doing that shit like a kid.
I'm not putting up with that shit. The fuck? Why would I be around a stinky ass wig? Your pussy and head can't be that good. I'm willing to put up with a smell.
Listen, the first thing I look at is the feet too. If you ain't taking care of your feet, you ain't taking care of nothing else.
It's the baseboards. Y'all better look at the baseboards.
That don't bother me. I don't touch them, so I don't care. You can keep
you gotta look at it.
For all I care, wear some motherfucking socks out there. I ain't touching your goddamn feet.
But I look at the shoes. If them shoes is leaned over, you looking for a come up. You been walking too long.
Leaned over, that means she 350 or better.
Nah, but some of them girls, you just walking, they looking for a come up, man.
If the shoes is leaned over, that means she been wearing them shoes for too long. I've seen skinny girls with the shoes ran over too.
Yeah, I was in Brooklyn. I seen somebody that had holes on the top of their shoes. I didn't even know you could do that shit.
Stepping on the backs of them and shit. Shoes be looking like hell no.
If y'all don't go buy the girl some Princess Reeboks.
Remember the jellies? You will always know when the bitch was dirty when her jellies was
like that yellowish brown looking color.
They done tried to clean them too many times.
Yeah, man, that yellowish brown. I'll be like, ugh. But nowadays, like even these little kids are so bougie. I'll be sitting here going back and forth with my daughter. Like my daughter got natural. I just got on her the other day because she I think I woke up, I went by the bathroom, she put like a little streak in her hair, and I'm like, who the hell said you could do that? She said about if I'm on an honor roll for the whole school year, I could dye my hair. I was like, I don't remember saying that.
Sound like my daughter. But she
like,
gonna keep some braids because it's just me and her, and I ain't trying to learn how to do no goddamn. I could do a puff. I ain't trying to learn how to do no hair, so she gonna keep some braids until she decides she wants to start doing her own hair.
Even the braids, that should be cost me like $350.
Exactly. I'm telling you,
her cousin do them. Her mama cousin do them for her, so she don't charge me much.
I'm gonna send you the whatchamacallit, the Camilla rolls. That honey, that hair honey, it brings out all the natural curl pattern. It really does. It's really great for the kids.
I'm in my in-between stage.
That's mad. I don't. That's what I'm saying. I've never had the privilege of dealing with a hoe with funky hair. Now, I didn't seen them patting their head, no smell, but I didn't seen them patting because the shit under there itching like a motherfucker, and they wish they could run some water up under there, but the shit sold in. But I've never dealt with a smell, ever. I'm not going to do it. Why?
All you need is a rat tail comb. If your hair is itchy under your wig and your wig is
they have the rat tail comb too, but for some reason they like beating themselves in the head.
It's itching.
That's how you break your natural hair. It causes too much friction on the hair.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. Like I work around a bunch of women at work. That's how I know the white girls be having wigs. They be having all that foundation, and they be getting the clip-ins and the sew-ins, man. Should be looking crazy, especially on deployment. You can tell we like halfway through. You see that shit, you be like, "Who the hell are you?" When they can't get them packages, let that mail be backed up. You be like, "Who the hell are you?"
But see, you work with white people, so you know. You around white people, so you know. A lot of people be having these conversations and they don't have a true perspective or vantage point.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen them do the craziest shit. I be feeling like they don't get sick, man. I be seeing them walk barefooted and shit and stuff. I'd be like, you walking barefooted in this dirty ass place?
Sir.
Like, how the hell?
They come from the Caucasoid Mountains, nigga. Their immune system strong in a bitch.
I be seeing like, why even
everything but the sun.
That shit. Yeah, I used to watch to make sure motherfuckers was taking showers. Like I found out when I was on deployment that some people grew up having wash days. I was like, I never even knew that shit was a thing, man.
They don't even flush the toilet. If it's yellow, let it mellow. If it's brown, flush it down.
Yo, the crazy shit is
in your toilet. Y'all shit don't have a ring around it in 2 days.
When we traveling through certain ways where we can't like dump stuff overboard, they'll tell us that shit. But that should be for like a couple of hours. They'll tell you to hold that shit. They be like, if you can't hold it, then use the bathroom. But while we going through the straits, the what's that shit? The straits of Humans or whatever. When you in between, like, what's that? Israel's on one side, Iran and shit, and then Egypt.
The Strait of Gibraltar.
The Strait of Gibraltar is wild. The other shit, they could look like they could jump on the ship if they want to. Like it's real thin, and we get through. We got to get an escort that like guide us through that shit when we in them carriers. But they'll cut off all the water while we there going through, cause we can't dump nothing. But that shit look it. If we wanted to jump off, we'd be on land. Like you'll see Egypt on one side. I got pictures. I gotta find them. We used to lie to people and tell them they had to stand there to make sure monkeys don't jump on the ship and shit. And they be standing up there, and we get in trouble when they find out we got them standing up there on monkey watch.
That's crazy.
And it's a bridge that you could walk over there. I think it's called like the Friendship Bridge or some shit that'll take you to like Jordan or one of them shit. But you see the Egypt army marching and shit. Like,
Man,
I'll be happy because you know you on your way home.
Who do you build, the nigga? You got to test that big motherfucker out somewhere. This nigga is building a computer bigger than Elon Musk AI shit.
Oh, he crazy. You know how the power is?
The women are saying to themselves, because again, in the NBA, all them niggas got dread. If y'all look at the Spurs last night, all them niggas look like fucking black samurai. They had not only braids, but them niggas braids was down they back, and they had them up high too. I was like, these niggas got a gang of hair.
Yeah, they do.
Go to the WNBA, same thing. All the ones that eat pussy, braids, long hair.
What?
All the ones that claiming they like men, bust down wigs, blonde, green, red. Go look it up. And that's why that girl that came on the show, I forgot what her damn name is, but she got mad at me because I asked about weave, the one who was the conservative. I don't know why it's such a problem. Then y'all will say beauty standards are set by other people. But the truth is, who's really setting that beauty standard?
Okay, but have we heard black men? Okay, have we heard black men say like you don't need the weaves or whatever, but you need to do something to it?
Yes.
You can't just like walk out of the house.
Let me say something to that. Yes. Let me say something to that. It was a chick in my job. Right, she's security guard.
Well, black men shouldn't have to say that. It should be an obvious self-want thing to not want to just come out the house looking any kind of goddamn way. We don't have to say it. It's just like y'all don't want us coming out the house looking any kind of goddamn way, especially if we represent y'all. If it's somebody that we don't know, we don't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm. And she had a natural fro, right? And I said, your hair looks really nice like that. She was kind of didn't know how to take that compliment. Because I was trying to tell her, like, hey, your natural hair, instead of doing anything to it. I think
he lied.
Instead of doing anything to it, that
threw his
ass. Looks good in this thing. She was just sitting like, oh,
she already walking around with the motherfucking fro. Nigga, she know what she look like. You said she ain't take your compliment. She probably thought you was trying to holler and she wasn't hearing it. But I think you lied. She
probably
didn't know how
went
to take you.
You right. She ain't want to like nothing that he like.
You like, nigga, I know what my fro look like, nigga. This ain't my first day wearing this motherfucker. Get your punk ass out.
Fro, right? And I said, your
Corey Brooks, get your punk ass on, Corey.
Really nice like that. She was kind of didn't know how to take that, right?
Let's listen to
like walk out of the house.
Let me say something to that. Yes, and yes. Let me say something to that. It was a chick in my job, right? She's security guard, and she had a natural fro, right? And I said, your hair looks really nice like that. She was kind of didn't know how to take that compliment. Because I was trying to tell her, like, hey,
a chick with a natural fro that had the natural fro before you ever knew her didn't know how to take that compliment.
Right.
Corey, I don't believe your story. So I don't know you. I just don't believe your story. I think you was having my "don't you forget about me" moment. My look at me moment. That's what it seemed like.
Talk about it.
They said she didn't know she was natural, man. She didn't know how to take it. What? Why not? She wasn't interested in you, bro. Tell the rest of the story where you asked for her number and she was like, "No, I got a man." Tell the rest of the story. Oh shit.
Your natural hair, instead of doing anything to it, that it looks good in this thing. And she was just sitting like, oh wow, and she was kind of like weirded out by it. I'm like, you should be able to take that compliment. But it's something inside of her that says, I don't like my hair right now.
So you wouldn't mind her getting grease. You wouldn't mind her getting grease on.
She was already natural though, bro. You act like when he saw her, that was her first day going natural.
Over your pillow and stuff like that. Because like a black girl, when you wearing it natural, she needs greases, oils.
She can put that chicken pot bag on and go.
That's when you put the bonnet on to go to sleep. The silk scarf is bonnet.
Or put a towel down.
You go, but I'm just saying, you can take me to the beach, but I'm not getting in the water. That's okay.
My daughter gets in the water.
Okay.
Why would you?
Lene, I may have time for you Sunday. I'm gonna try to get to you Sunday. I can't promise nothing in between. Maybe Sunday. Maybe.
I'm in
the chat.
No, it's a whole bunch of stuff going on in the background. Mm-hmm. She crazy. But he says like his daughter. Yeah, she been over there screaming for attention. But his daughter goes into the water, but most women that have natural hair don't go into the water, especially into the pool, because chlorine will mess up your hair.
I don't think most black people know that. I heard what you said earlier. I think because they can't swim. That's why most of them don't get their hair wet, because they can't fucking swim. And going underwater is too close to drowning.
That too.
That was a joke.
You not get water? No, like with it. I'm not talking.
And also, his daughter is like 18 or 19. At that age, you don't give a fuck about shit. You're not worried about doing hair and weaves and shit in there. You going swimming with your goddamn friends.
Exactly.
Give her about 4 years, G. Give her about 4 years.
I'm talking about
now she got more influence now that she's off at college. She had the high school influence plus you and her mom, but now she's away in college with kids 4 and 5 and in some cases 8 to 10 years older than her, influencing her. So yeah. Give her 2-3 years. Fuck it. I say give her about a sophomore year. You will see if what you taught stuck. If she ain't changed by sophomore year, you may have done a great job.
But then she just goes and does her hair.
So let me show you.
It's an extra step to do it, but you got to understand, there's a lot of things that's an extra step. Is it not an extra step that night? You know that nigga about to come over and he want to get some pussy, so you go to the thing to get your nails done, then you get your hair done, then you got to go get waxed, and every bitch claim waxing hurt, but yet you go do it to have sex with that one guy.
I ain't waxing nothing, but I
think they be using Nair, my G. I think they use Nair.
They gonna get that Johnny Steve.
And there's some women that got surgical with the razor where it looked like they got a wax and they just shaved the shit out that motherfucker in the shower. They didn't got surgical.
Exactly. And most women that get waxes are not getting waxes just to go have sex with somebody. Yeah, that's part of their ritual.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, they got the head and pussy shave for this new nigga. They do. They
go do that ahead of time.
Don't want to see that hair out there. They like.
Here's the thing. I ain't never been waxed, but my best friend gets a wax. If you get waxed one day, you can't let nobody touch you for a few days. It's too tender. That's what she say.
Shit.
Yeah,
so she got one of them tender pussies. And these women is waxing and shaking ass 2 hours later to shake jet. Back shots by midnight. She just tender.
I'm gonna go to bed. I'll get up with y'all tomorrow because I got 2 meetings in the morning.
All right, good night.
I can't wear the meta glasses to pretend like I'm paying attention. So I got it. I hit y'all.
Appreciate you for coming up
later.
What the fuck did I do?
Just in case we have sex already, I'm gonna wear my clean drawers. I'm gonna wear my nice, but my matching set. Because sometimes when I know I ain't giving out no pussy, I wear that white bra with them black drawers that don't match or whatever. Like it's a difference. So what I'm saying is we do it. You clean up your well, some of y'all they don't do it like that. Used to clean up their house. Used to clean up your bathroom. There's a lot of things you do when we go on a job interview. You got to go get a haircut, get a suit because you didn't have no damn suit. You got to go get it pressed because you normally get it pressed. All these things cost and take time, yet you get them done. Why?
Because it's necessary. But Tommy, you said you also wanted to see another picture of me with my natural hair. Like, let's be for real. I have naturally curly hair. So does my child. You understand what I'm saying?
What
Like,
you still have to understand is what we're just listen to what you're saying. We're just asking a question though. Even when someone says they do it themselves, the thing that was done when my daughter gets her blowout, she does it once a year.
yeah.
Does it when she does it though? She gets to say, "Ooh, look how long it is," and it's long because she said, shrinkage make it not be as long. But she also looks different.
Yeah,
she looks different. She feels different. When she get that blowout, she feel like more of a lady.
Period.
See?
You got the best color.
Listen, more. What was the word I used?
More feminine. That's true. When you get your hair done, whether it's natural hair, wig or weave, ladies, let's be honest, it's a little bit. It's an ego boost. You start feeling yourself a little bit more. And I'm not.
But isn't there a difference between? Isn't there a difference between when she straightens a black woman straightens her natural hair and gets a weave? Because I think that's the beauty of being black.
That's why I'm saying the difference between cocaine and crack. And like there's a difference.
What's that?
The woman who I still would rather be with a woman, but that's a personal thing. Like when he said about that,
Right.
like they said about
What's
this woman
the video?
here. I fuck this lady, and I don't think it's a gay bone in my body. I always like
I can't do it.
But here's the thing about men: we're not supposed to want to fuck the same chick because if we did, everybody would be fucking your wife.
That's true.
Everybody would be if you fuck the same bitch and all y'all like the same bitch. Why would that woman ever get married? Because she know all men like her. There is
But
a
y'all
reason
say
why
all women
I've
is
seen some fat ass
hoes.
bitches and Sam's
Yep.
and this her husband. And I saw today.
But y'all say that all women is hoes. Go ahead.
All women have the potential to be hoes. I won't say they all hoes. I say all the motherfuckers lie. That's what I say. I don't say they all. They got the potential to be, and they all lie. But other than that,
But this is the thing. Did he not early in the show say, "Oh well, do you have more pictures of you with your natural hair?" Then niggas want to talk about something. It's not a flex. My hair is my hair. The fact that people think their opinions about somebody else's hair it matters is insane to me. These are people that are messing with Pamela and the Five Sisters. I have a husband. I'm good. He like it. This man just sat on his platform and said, we're not all supposed to want to fuck the same woman because then nobody would get married. I'm not out here looking to be fucked by every fucking nigga. And I don't want you niggas having fantasies about me. Because I already do too much things that the other women don't do. Like cleaning your house. You shouldn't clean up your house because a man is coming over to have sex. Your house should just be clean. Your nails should just be done because you're a woman. He even said his daughter feels more feminine when she gets her hair blown out. So when she's wearing her natural hair, does she feel masculine? I'm confused.
that would be something he would have to ask her. That's his observation or his assumption that she feels more beautiful or more like a woman.
Right. That's the point. It's the assumption. All these people is working off of assumptions, and it's crazy.
This nigga was slim.
Life.
And his
600 pound life.
Well, Corey just straight up lying. Wilbert ain't said nothing yet. What's this nigga name? Wilbert or Wilbur? Wilbert. Wilbert
Not
ain't
Wilbur
said
like the
nothing
pig.
yet.
Boy.
That way it say Wilbert. Unless I'm reading this shit wrong. Hold on, let me zoom in. Does it say it? Yeah, it says Wilbert. We got Wilbert there, lying ass Corey, Miss Polly at work. Clance ain't said nothing, and need to do this nigga with his baby picture up there.
You see a lot of that in the military too.
I just felt like he must be sleeping on the couch or something. There's no way he could be with this woman, but he was. That's his thing. So we have to then say, if there's a difference, we will say that a man, like again, cool. We supposed to like a feminine woman, and then we start equating femininity to weave and butts. Guess what? We now have an overabundance in the black community of plastic surgery and weaves.
Yeah.
So you get an ugly ass bitch who says, and y'all niggas up there saying, anybody fuck her, that nigga gay. So in order for that woman to now get with men, to appease y'all men who ain't with her, and this is what's destroyed to me.
But as you said, everybody got their thing. Now, while it appears that the overwhelming majority of women are doing the weave and plastic surgery, as you say, It's a shit ton of them that ain't because they double us. I'm just saying, it's as you said, everybody got their thing. So it's enough plastic women with big butts and weaves out here for the niggas that like that, and it's enough natural women and shit of that nature out here for the niggas that don't.
To me, a lot of the black community, because y'all will let a nigga talk you out of the girl you in love with. Why would he care if this man don't want to fuck your bitch? I like it when you say you don't want to fuck my bitch. Why do I want you to say I'd like to fuck your bitch? That's how you end up with the wrong bitch. That's why I have a dude like Klay Thompson. That's why he didn't want to be with Megan Thee Stallion in a real relationship. Why does everywhere I go, I want to hear somebody say, I want to fuck your bitch? Who want to hear this?
Can we talk about that real quick?
Most women that are married.
I typed in the chat on that one too. I said it is kind of hard to like hear men and women telling you how fine your bitch is here. There, I dealt with that before.
It is a thing. But here's the thing: it's not like Klay Thompson went and got with an ugly bitch. So did he not want to be with Megan because he didn't want to hear people say how fine she was all the day, or did he just do what most high value men do and exercise his options? There's a whole bunch of women throwing pussy at him. That bitch threw pussy at him. He caught it. Meg caught him and said, I'm out of here.
Yeah, I'm sure he done had some. I'm sure he's had several women on Meg's level and higher, like Coco Jones that even threw pussy. So yeah, she ain't even the most famous person he done fucked.
Exactly.
Don't look like supermodels. Why is that?
Because don't nobody want to fuck her.
No, because
everybody don't want to.
Question this every day. Most women that are married don't look like supermodels. Why is that?
Because don't nobody want to fuck her.
No, because everybody want to.
Because everybody don't want to. Everybody don't want to screw supermodels.
Yes, everybody would like to screw the supermodel. Every man will tell you.
Because everybody can't fuck supermodels. Everybody can't. They have to get what they can attract. Fuck that. It ain't what they can afford. They gotta get what they can attract. Because there's been several no-name niggas who are celebrities. Y'all don't know who these niggas is. They be like, who the fuck is this nigga that's with this guy? He's just a nigga that has some game. So it's but yeah, most women that are married are just normal women. It's some gorgeous ass normal women, but they're just normal women. There's not that many supermodels out here either.
No, you have to call them. You have to call them beautiful, because 8s and aboves are beautiful, and everybody else is just average at best.
Yeah, that's Kevin's stick. It's not mine.
I know that's right.
Tell you, I would love to have a 10. Every man would love to have a 10. Walking down the street, everybody head turning. What's the problem with dating a 10?
Everybody head turning.
It's like competition.
I guess I was biased against Kevin because of Tubby, but I've never been a fan. Never.
My thing is this: I don't give a shit what Kevin Samuel was talking about, but it's just the framework for me of how people try to, put these conversations together. Like y'all trying to make sense out of nonsense, and then when people are calling it nonsense, then all of a sudden they got to be the one that's crazy. Okay, smoker.
It's all entertainment.
Like pretty girls getting punished.
No, it's upkeep. The cost thereof.
Well, it's not
overhead.
It's not. I wouldn't say it's necessarily.
It's true though. It's like driving a Ferrari, right?
That's what I said in the chat. As long as she ain't wearing a bonnet, I don't care how she wearing her hair. And I said high maintenance was the reason why most niggas ain't married to supermodels.
$800 oil change. I would love to drive a Ferrari, but I can't afford it.
High maintenance.
What if she's not? What if she's pretty and doesn't require all of that? Is what I'm saying.
Seldom does that occur.
Y'all were saying that.
She's a rare breed.
Talk about how rare that would be. That's like, hold on. If I told you What if he
I just said that she's a motherfucking rare breed. If she fine and all of that, and she don't require, she's a rare breed. You only come across them once. I digress.
$10 million and he don't cheat.
I had a nostalgic moment.
A mess.
You will laugh. What if he in the NBA and he don't fuck?
You said what?
I said a whole mess.
But different hoes. You'll laugh.
Okay, you win. You right. You right.
Yes, we all love every man in the world. Let me tell you, if we could find a 10 that acted like a 2, none of y'all 2s would get dick.
True. That's facts.
Most women I was in a relationship with, most women who I was in a relationship with was not the woman I wanted. It was the woman that allowed me.
Yep.
Wait a minute. But why she gotta be
That's
like
crazy.
2s though? What about the 5s and 6s and 3s and 4s or 2s?
Exactly. So you see my face.
I get the point he's saying. Like if dime pieces came with average girl attitudes, like everybody would have them, but we know they come with a whole bunch of baggage. But I don't get the none of the 2s would get dick.
There's a lot of women that is fine as fuck, that is basic as shit. Look at these celebrities. When you catch these celebrities and they're not in the movie, this is why TMZ gets to going off, right? Because they catch celebrities with their Ugg boots on, with their sloppy, stained up, you know what I'm saying, sweat clothes on. But when they're in the movies, though, they all dolled up. They done up on a honey. So clearly, these people are just regular, ordinary people. Hey, S. Hutchinson, boo, how are you? They just ordinary people. So is it that 10s are just so high maintenance, they're just so elitist? Or is it that these dudes just be dealing with gold digging whores? They're dealing with women that lack substance, and then they're putting that off on all women. It's disgusting.
Is it they're dealing with gold diggers or now? Well, first of all, I think most of the 10s that they're talking about are celebrities, and it's a shit ton of 10s walking around that aren't celebrities. They be sitting front rows at basketball games and shit.
Exactly.
I don't know, but they still. But a fine woman just come with it's unspoken shit. You just gonna do shit because this woman is fine and you will drink her goddamn bath water. She might not be requiring it. It just may be you doing the shit because you know this bitch is fine. Guilty. Done it. Been there before. I think that's what it may be more than they just have a whole bunch of requirements. But there is the stigma if you're pretty and fine, you stuck up.
Right, but just because that is something that is said, it doesn't mean that is something that's true. Right? Just like even that one Pop the Balloon episode with that baddie, the chocolate chick that had the real short blonde hair, and she had a wig on. Dude was talking slick to her about the wig, and she snatched that wig off. And she was thank you, S. Hutchinson. I appreciate you, boo. And she still was, you know what I'm saying? She was doing her thing. She was still fine as hell. Like, people have confirmation bias. They have assumptions in their mind, and whatever they think, it becomes their reality. But that doesn't mean that it's a statement of truth.
Gay.
What's up? Now, the very few things
it
they
don't
do
make you a bad person himself.
Now, I saw that Chris Rock documentary, and that taught me a lot about black hair. And I just know.
I heard about it, never saw it.
I'm 10 years old now, probably longer than that, 15. And you just don't touch black women's hair. That's all I know.
That's what you gleaned from the movie. You don't touch it.
No, I mean, and from experience, I just know you don't touch it.
That's just the weave you can't touch. You can
Gabe
touch
been trying to touch black women hair. We see you, Gabe. We know.
You got to touch it got to be natural hair, Gabe. Natural. You can touch that.
White women, you know, you can grab them from the. Never mind. You just don't do that.
Grab them by the pussy.
Yeah, there you go. And I will say this: black women can rock the bald look and get away with it, and look good. I think.
Some can, some cannot.
Oh, yeah, it's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. Some people heads don't. They head ain't shaped the right way to pull off the bald look. Hey, every man can't pull off the bald look. We just have to.
I got lucky. I have a Charlie Brown head. I didn't realize how round my head was.
Ms. B, y'all silly, hold on a second. Ms. B99 asked a question.
Hold on. You said what?
No, Ms. B99 had asked me a question. I'm telling you guys, I am really all about Camilla Rose right now. Her guava line for curly hair is really good. It's very hydrating. It gives a little bit of slip when you're pulling it through. You don't really have to use as much product. And I recommend using the whole line, the shampoo, the conditioner, the hair honey, and the oil for your hair.
Good ain't but an ultra perm.
Boy, it's them juices and berries. It's juices and berries, okay? It's the juices and the berries.
Yeah, that's what an ultra perm.
If I still had my long hair, I'd be writing this shit down. I used to have good thick hair too.
If you think about it, Meg, because you told her she was a 10, there was a certain thing she said she was gonna get, and she would mistreat a nigga that was a 4. This nigga would go out of his way to pay her. Every man can tell you a story of this. I like this woman. I did a lot for her. The man she liked.
Meg is very average in the face. She's actually average in the body. She just can shake her ass. That's it. Meg ain't the fattest girl out here. She just can shake her ass.
Who?
Meg the Stallion.
Oh, does nothing for me.
Like she didn't require anything of her.
But and then Melanie, how you think a 2 ain't getting dick? They would stay pregnant.
No. I just said he said if the 10s, if the 8 or higher knew how to act like a 2 wouldn't get no dick. And I'm saying, so y'all fucking a 2 because of a 8.
We fucking because that's what we can fuck. Everybody don't have access. Like what you heard Clancy say. Everybody don't have. Do you think the nigga riding around right now in a Kia Sorrento really wanted that? That's what his credit said he could afford. All these cars, you got what's that? Nissan Trex, Kicks. All these cars don't get sold because niggas love them. Their credit said that's what they can afford. Well, I'm hitting
the new Charger.
So this is the thing, Melanie. You got to understand. A lot of men are not attractive either. They're not attractive for a multitude of reasons. Their bank accounts are not attractive. Their faces are ugly. They're not, they're not attractive.
And think about it, gorgeous woman, but if you people keeping you, right? There are gorgeous girls, even I'm saying I want to rebut you in your statement, because let's take this as some dudes might be passport bros. There might be gorgeous girls in Thailand and Colombia. There might be just as gorgeous girls here in America, but it's the upkeep to keep them. Those girls, may they be 10s or 9s or 8s, they still have a
passport bros are spending money on pussy, sir. Their sole purpose is to go overseas and buy pussy.
Don't make it a bad person, but yes, that's what they do.
I don't know why he brought passport bros up. Like they is buying pussy.
Because I hurt their feelings.
They can stay over here and buy pussy.
Because I hurt their feelings when I said a lot of men is not attractive.
But I mean, shit, as men, we didn't heard that shit out loud. That's why most of us don't have 10s, because when we approach 10s, they like, nigga, get your ugly ass on. That's how it be. But that's where he would get his opinion that, or most men would get their opinion that 10s and shit are snobbish, they're snarky, they're rude, they're stuck up, because that's how the motherfuckers treated us when we hollered at them.
But this is the thing. Do men ever stop to, ruminate on the fact that maybe you were a thirsty ass horn dog when you approached a woman, and that's why she was like, ew, get away?
No, we don't.
Sometimes we can't help it.
We never in retrospect, no, we don't. We never think that we were abrasive or anything of that nature.
It's nature, not nurture.
Right. And this is the thing. A woman that's getting a lot of attention is just like a man that's getting a lot of attention. It's not snobby and it's not stuck up. It's selective. It's if you are coming like a woman owes you something, no matter if she's a 1 or if she's a 10. She ain't gonna be turned on. She ain't gonna be interested in you. Bitch, get over here. I'm trying to holler at you. Give me your number. There's a lot of women that
like
are
that. Ones like that. They like when you say, come here, bitch. They like it.
but that's because they have low self-esteem. So, in all actuality, my premise is that men like women that they consider to be lower level because most of them have low self esteem and can be talked to and treated any type of way.
No.
That's literally what they're saying. What did they just say? If more 10s acted like 2s, the 2s wouldn't get fucked. And then what are you saying? The ones like to be talked to like that. They like to be mistreated. So the logical conclusion is that women that are not considered the finest by beauty standards are just thirsty for attention. So they will tolerate anything as long as they're getting some attention.
There's some freaky teens that go for the bits and shit too. They like to be called shit. It's women are fucking. It don't matter what number you are. Some women like that shit from 1s to 10. Some of them just into it.
But if a 10 is into it, that shit is like, oh my God, she's so about that life. That makes her great. But if she's not a 10 and she's into the same shit, oh, that bitch is a hoe. Fuck that bitch. Meanwhile, most of the bitches that are getting ran through is the 10s, right? Because when you're watching Pornhub and all of this and all of that, them gangbangs ain't on no fucking 2s. Them gangbangs is on some bad bitches. Titties on fleek.
But them some thousand, but they some professional hoes. Like normally, unless the dime pieces ain't just out here getting trained, unless they porn star. Like the fine hoes, they ain't getting plunged through like that. Maybe in high school, but not. The grown ones, it's the random bitches getting trained. They ain't like,
You're more likely with a professional hoe.
I've done my fair share of trains. We only had one fine bitch that was just like fine. Just like, I can't believe this fine bitch doing this shit.
Was she white?
And
just
then
wondering.
Shortly after the train, she moved to East Memphis and tricked some nigga and got married. He ain't know about her past.
Shout out to Kansas City.
That's what dimes can do. But it's rare that you find them. They freaky, but they be freaky with they nigga. It's very rare that you find one that you can toss. That's for the streets.
That is
true. Can we make a statement of truth? The more beautiful a woman is, the higher the climb is until you get the pussy. For the majority, not for all, but for the majority. And these men just don't want to have to put in any effort to establish a relationship or put in any effort to get the pussy. They just want women to be whores so that they can judge women and say, oh, bitch, you're a whore, so you're not worthy of commitment, so I don't have to have any responsibility, but meet my desires and meet my needs. These niggas is just selfish and narcissistic.
I agree with you till you said there's no more thought into it other than it's too much work. I'm gonna take these bitch. That's the only thought process into it. We don't think about calling nobody whores and shit out after them. We don't.
That's a little bit much.
But what I'm saying is
we all like hoes secretly. We do.
But that's the point that I'm making. You may not, a lot of men may not have the balls to call a woman a whore, but by relegating a woman to only being the type of woman that you will fuck, you are intrinsically calling that woman a whore. You're saying she has no value outside of her pussy. And then you're basing that value on a look rating system that is steeped on and based in a European beauty standard, which goes against consciousness, pro-blackness, and it further perpetuates the narratives of systemic oppression.
Man, she like to use words.
Now, I don't know about all this, that stuff. I just like women.
Gabe, can I ask you a question, and please don't take offense? Are you a melanated brother?
No.
Precisely. So, I mean, I can understand why,
he has as much melanin as Melanie.
No, she's super light skinned. She's super light skinned. Even though to me on that screen we look the same color, but Tommy says she lighter than me. So I'm just like, oh, okay.
Honestly, I'm probably like your complexion. Tell you the truth,
you're probably Italian. That's another thing I was going.
I'm Mexican Filipino.
Okay, see, same difference. But that's another thing I was gonna get to. Like dark skin. For somebody to think that somebody having dark skin is a diss, nigga. White people have dark skin. There's literally a whole trope that people like dark, tall, dark, and handsome didn't have shit to do with black people. It had to do with swarthy Italian men.
I like dark. Dark looks good on nipples.
I know you do. See, not on nipples. Not on nipples.
Man, Lord. Never mind.
Fix it, Jesus.
Never mind.
Come on, Trey. I thought you were going to fill me out here.
Stand alone. I'm going to let it stand alone.
Thank you. Everybody.
Left me out to dry. Thanks, Trey.
No, I'm not going to add to your debauchery. It was a good comment. It was a good comment. I don't disagree.
A mindset of what they expect out of a man, whether he be from their home country or abroad. And it's like I said earlier, it's the maintenance of the upkeep thereof. Whether she be foreign or domestic, you can be a gorgeous woman. A 2 knows she's a 2. And then a dude who has a credit score, unless they fight.
You're right about that. Say that. Because I had a girl tell me she wanted me to keep her hair and nails done. And I'm looking at her like, what? I don't ask you to keep them, I got a beard. I take me about $45 to get my hair cut every time I go to the.
Hey, man, I'm going to be honest. Other than Tommy, I don't think the rest of these niggas up here getting no pussy. That's just my opinion. I'm sorry. I understand Tommy the OG. This is entertainment for him. This how he pay the goddamn bills. I don't think these niggas is getting no pussy. I don't.
Nah, Corey married. He been married for 100 years.
He talking about he can't compliment this natural woman, and he complaining because the bitch said she want $45 worth of nails and weave done. I don't think these niggas is fucking no bitches. I don't think they are. It can't be. What the hell?
Go to the barbershop in 50.
Was she a 10? Was she a 10?
No, she was not a 10. Exactly. That's my point I'm getting at. And I was like, damn. Hell no.
Well, and I want to say this.
That's why I say I don't go for 10s.
Well, and I say this.
Well, wait.
You don't go for 10s, but the bitch you just said asked you for her nails done wasn't a 10, so you can't escape it.
Right, and that's the thing. He's like, no, I didn't. No, you didn't what? No, you didn't pay for her to get her hair done? Because we're going to find out the lie detector determined that was a lie. So
Big Will would pay for the hairstyle?
Watch this. She paid for it. He said I was paying for it, trying to get her to go natural after I called him out on this shit. So these people be lying in real time. The nigga just said
he still didn't get the pussy.
Right. Like the shit is so weird.
Oh.
And also, what is a 2 to you could be a 10 to somebody else. So how you gonna say somebody know they a 2? Just know they not for you.
Rehab. Y'all need to buy Angry Man book. I can't do that. You gentlemen need to buy Angry Man's book.
And I know again the saying it makes it. Me a bad guy. I hate my mom and my daughters. I don't find Asian women attractive at all. Do not.
Neither do I.
But that's me personally. I think they look like little kids or little dolls. I don't think they even look like people to me.
They have some peculiar shaped vaginas.
I do like.
What?
I like the meat. They're meaty. They're like
They have some.
I don't
they
even
have
need to
some
know. Let me
peculiar
take my
shaped
headphones
vaginas.
off. Let me take my headphones off.
Yeah, they have some peculiar shaped vaginas. They do.
but their asses look like Margaret Cho's face. They're just like a
Well,
CD
no,
cake.
some of them are that made that. Maybe that's the old generation. The new generation got booty and titties.
That's because they're half black. You know, look at Saweetie or whatever that rapper. Half Filipino.
Salty, yeah.
Whatever, yeah.
Saweetie, that could be it.
I've never found one of them attractive, ever. That being said, there's a lot of people who do, but in that community, that is considered maybe beautiful if they look a certain way. The problem with black women that they hate the most is that out of every other group of women, they are consistently considered the most unattractive. That they believe you can find more 10s amongst white women than amongst black. That's why there is a saying that says, she looks pretty for a black girl. That saying exists for a reason. Have you ever said somebody look pretty for a white?
Only white people say that though.
And Tommy.
He just repeating what the white people say.
I can't agree with that.
Can't agree with what, love?
Oh, just what he's saying, like with Asian women and then with black women, I can't say I've never said, oh, she's pretty for a black girl. I've always thought she's just fine because she's fine.
Yeah, only
Say
white women
that.
say that. Only white women say she. Well, actually, it ain't even. Well, yeah, white women and white men say she's pretty for a black girl. Mostly white women though.
But I've never even heard white people say that like that.
It's an old saying. I ain't heard.
I know
it
it's
in
an
a
old
long
saying, but
time
I'm just saying
either. I'm saying I hadn't heard it recently, and I hadn't heard it in forever. But it used to be a thing. It's still a thing now. I can't speak for it.
I don't think it's a thing now anymore.
A white girl? You ever heard somebody say she looks pretty for a blonde? You've never heard these phrases, but you have heard them when it comes towards black women, even amongst blacks themselves. She looked pretty for a dark skin.
But this is the thing that white people will say. White people will say, "Oh, she's a bleached blonde."
Yeah,
White people.
natural.
Yeah, they will say that.
She's a
but
dumb
that's not really.
blonde.
Exactly.
But it's kind of not the same as on the same vitriol as when you guys knock each other down. I don't know. That's just my opinion.
I mean, the way I look at it is there is different class levels based on different races, right? When white people are calling somebody a bleached blonde, that's not a compliment. It's
definitely it is.
It's tearing a woman down. And white people are very snarky to one another all the time.
Well, I think every race has their classes on a totem pole,
they're fucking human beings. Of course they do.
Yeah, everyone does that shit.
Right. So it's a disingenuous statement to say, oh, well, she looks pretty for a black girl. That's a racist trope that racist people say to black people. Like, be so for real. But to sit there and act like other races don't do that at all. I know Mexican people that sit there and have issues within their race because my family is part Mexican. I know Puerto Rican people that do that same shit, right? They don't like redheads. They be like, gingers is the devil. Gingers will snatch your soul. They be talking cash money shit for the 9,900 and the 10,000.
Puerto Ricans love stabbing. I don't know. They don't use guns for some reason. They just love stabbing objects.
Yes, they do. Shout out to all my Mexicans. We do
No. Puerto Ricans use stabbing objects. Mexicans use guns. We use guns. We don't fuck around.
It depends. It depends.
Guns and machetes.
It depends, right? It depends on the day.
Shit. We're not from Garbage Island.
I ain't doing it with you. Not Garbage Island.
Puerto Ricans ain't the same as fucking Mexicans. Sorry. That's what we're talking about, class levels. Puerto Ricans ain't shit. Sorry.
You're like, y'all got an island. We got a whole country, motherfucker.
Exactly. And we're harder than you guys. You
I
can't stop a
refuse.
cartel.
Girl.
I fucking refuse.
In all actuality, they look beautiful.
So for that, I think that's why there's a lot of hatred that black women will have towards black men, and I'll explain. Have y'all seen those videos of black women complaining about black men in other world? And it's going to the hair thing, but watch this.
I feel like as a darker complex woman, dark-skinned black woman.
This lady is fine as hell to me. I don't know
They
what the
said she
fuck
was
she talking
ugly.
about. I think this is where I had tuned out. I had seen her, but she was fine as hell to me. I think she was complaining about dating
Which
black
one?
men or something, but she fine to me. Like her skin complexion is beautiful to me.
Which one?
This
This
is
lady
this
that's
In other
about to
world, and it's
talk.
going to the hair thing, but watch
I
this.
feel like as a darker complex woman, dark-skinned
that
black
one?
woman at that, African woman at
Yeah.
that. You know how they say
Audio.
black women are at the bottom of the barrel? I feel like we are literally the ground, the
She's all right.
concrete. We are the dirt.
I wouldn't
Because
call her
ain't
fine,
no way
in
that
my
I'm sitting on
opinion,
this patio
but
and
she's all right.
all the
I
black
like her.
men that I see
You got it muted.
in this patio.
I could just I rub the shit out her skin all day. Like
No,
she
you
would
can't
never
see
have
her.
to ask for a back massage. That's fine. That's fine. I like that shit. I do.
You can't see her. And you gonna understand why I said this. This is where shit went left.
I
This
know
is
it wasn't Tommy that said it.
yes, it was Tommy that said it. Well, I'm
Tommy
not
that
gonna
had some skin, some chicks darker than him on his
Yes.
OnlyFans that stole microphones from him. I think her name was Deja or more, some shit like that. Chick dark skin, darker than her.
Tommy's had all, every color of the rainbow.
I know he didn't say you can't see her.
Yes, okay, watch and see.
Nah, you lying on the OG. I gotta hear this shit.
Are with women of, and it's no shade to my sister girls, but I don't see them with not one black chocolate girl. They're all fair skinned, light skinned, or not black. And this is Atlanta. This is supposed to be chocolate city. You want to know?
Come to Memphis, boo. Come to Memphis. We'll
See,
treat you right.
I gotta ask this to our guest here. Why
Mind
is
chaos?
it that? Yeah, Mind Chaos, bro. Wait, MCB. Why is it that? Shit, I forgot what my question was. God damn it. I'll remember in a second. Go ahead. I forgot. I'll remember in a minute.
Man said you can sit your booty on her forehead and it will stay there. I don't know what that means. But I take her through there. Where we going?
I'll shout it out when I remember. I'll shout it out when I remember.
I will not fuck anybody. The hell?
You know, the only time that I have seen a black girl.
What? No.
Oh, I remember my question now. Why is it that black women hate it when black men are with white women?
Because they lack in confidence. That's just it.
What if it's just not their preference, though?
This is the thing. I address it. There's gonna be a couple people talking, and then I address it, and then all hell fucking breaks loose.
Because, like, I'm Filipino, but I don't like Filipino women.
Precisely.
It doesn't make me a bad person. It's just preference.
Exactly.
Is that bad? I don't know.
No, it's not bad. Everybody's entitled to their own preference. But what I literally said to this video was, if you feel a type of way, then like go, you're dark skinned, sure, you're beautiful. Go find you somebody that wants to go out to these places with you. And then you're not focused on who's there with whoever. People that are focused on who is outside with who and who's doing what and the color of people's skin and all of this and all of that, they doing that because they lonely. They by themselves. So they're doing a comparison in their mind. Well, why does she have a man? Why can't I have a man? He shouldn't be there with her. He should be here with me.
I mean, I've liked girls just as dark as her before. I mean, it's happened.
Mm-hmm. It's a good contrast. Mm.
Just saying. Go ahead.
Girl, this whole time I was sitting here, was walking with a white man. That's the only time that I saw a darker complex woman that looks like me.
Get you a white man in here, come to me.
And not only that one, but there's one more I'm gonna let y'all see, and I want to get y'all's opinion on it.
Her
This woman
complexion, damn,
said
I
this.
like her skin tone.
Make sure I see that right. Okay, here you go. Listen.
Say something, because this is a real problem that I keep experiencing abroad. I was just walking into my co-living space, right? I'm in Bali, mind you. My co-living space, I am the only black person, okay? The only black motherfucker in here, right? So I'm walking in, and I see we clearly have a new arrival, and it's a black man. And I'm getting out of my car, or the car, thinking like, oh, okay, cool, like there's a black person. Like, I was about to smile and say hi and just be like, what's up? Just be friendly, because we're the only two black motherfuckers in here. I get out of the car, smile. He looks at me and then looks away and keeps walking. And this is an issue that I have been experiencing abroad, no matter where I go. The black men look at you like, why the fuck are you here, bitch? The fuck? And will not talk to you. They won't say hi. They won't crack a smile.
Well, you said black man and bride. Them ain't American men. Bring your ass back home. The fuck?
Exactly.
Or spend your money to make these black men talk to you like the passport bros do. Break bread.
None of that. And it's the weirdest thing to me. I understand a lot of you black men, especially from America and the UK, are traveling looking for white girls, Indonesian girls.
I would take the darker skinned girl that we just saw over her any day.
No, actually, I like this one better. That's just me.
I don't. She got too much attitude for me.
No, the attitude is, yes, I understand that part.
The darker skinned chick was actually more soft spoken, more feminine looking. And she just had the chocolatey skin. You just have to. I can't explain it.
No, I think I know what you're getting at. I know, but yeah, I get you, bro.
Any other ethnicity of woman who is not black. I understand that. But that doesn't mean that you have to completely ostracize your community. I'm not checking for you like that. But at the very least, we can say hi. We can give each other a head nod.
You not checking for them, but you want a complete stranger to acknowledge you. You're not Roman Reigns, ma'am. Stop it.
Exactly.
Right.
That's where my
you,
problem
but
is.
at least speak to me, because we the only black ones in here.
That's where my problem is. It's like I don't give a shit about color. I just think you're nice looking. Why do we have to go there? I don't know. That's just me. I don't know.
We could be friendly, because guess what? We have a lot in common.
What the fuck did I just do?
I'm just giving the non-black opinion here.
We come from the same background. We come from the same struggles. We come from the same life experience. And it kills me, because every time, 99% of the time, when I see a black man abroad, he looks at me like, bitch, why the fuck are you here? And immediately looks to the side and keeps it pushing. And I just don't get it. When I meet black women, when I come across black women, it's always like, hi, oh my gosh, hey, you look beautiful. Hi, nice to meet you. Even if we don't stop and have a full conversation, we're going to smile and wave at each other and compliment each other.
Yeah, you can definitely tell she has the worst shape between her and that dark skinned sister we just saw too. That dark skinned sister, like she got 2% body fat.
I can't.
Or something. We're going to say hi, and I don't know when us as a community lost that, or the black men lost that, because the black
girl,
women,
shut your ass up.
And this is not just my experience. I was with a group of black people earlier this week, and this topic of conversation came up, and it's the same thing. They've experienced the same thing. Black men will look at us like, why the fuck are you here? And completely ignore us. And I don't know what's gonna fix it, but black men, we are the only women who have been here for y'all, no matter what. Protect y'all, listen to y'all, care about y'all, love y'all. And for us to be treated like second-class citizens within our own community is insane.
Your title says black men abroad, though. Your community is African American. American being the like most important part of it. People don't like Americans nowhere. Now, anywhere we go, they don't like us. And there are a small few people that find us exotic and all this shit. But for the most part, everybody hates Americans. Why are you shocked that Nigerian niggas don't want to holler at you because they don't need no passports and shit of that nature? They don't like us.
Right, but that's the point that I brought up too. Like, how do you know that this particular person that you were talking to in fact, is indeed African American. You're in another country, right?
They just think they black like me, so they must like me. No. You're still an American to them. And we're stereotyped. Most of the stereotypes are true, but it is what it is. That's why we thumb our nose back up there. That's what you're supposed to be doing. You cry on TikTok.
I want to, MCB, I want to ask you a question here. Do you get upset when a black man is with a white woman?
Nope.
Nope.
I don't really have any room to get upset when a black man is with a white woman.
That's what I'm thinking. It's like, why would anyone get upset about who's with who?
You would only get upset if you're racist.
Right. And here's the thing. I would never be a racist. I can never be a racist because part of my family is also white. Like, this is why when I be having conversations with people and they be talking to me stupid, I really just let them talk. I can trace my lineage back 15 generations. Like, there's mad white people in my family. Like, there's whole generations of people in my family that are white.
And you said you got Mexicans too, right?
Yes. Like, I have Puerto Ricans in my family.
Everyone's a little bit of something. Yeah.
Right. I have Mexicans. I have white people in my family. Like, I have, I think, some Welsh in my family line, some Danish, some Russian, and some Scottish, as well as some Asian in my family.
So I can track my lineage back.
You got all the top colonizers.
My lineage goes back to the Revolutionary War. Like, we fought every single war up until Vietnam.
Yeah, I did the ancestry, whatever, the ancestry DNA, their trees. I was able to track my family back all the way to the 1300s. Like, so when we're having certain conversations in these spaces, my perspective is way different simply because the veracity of what I have been able to experience in life, even like where we've lived as a family. Like, I grew up in New York City, so I've always been enveloped in multicultural situations. This shit is stupid as fuck to me that these people be talking about.
Well, I'm gonna leave it there. I gotta do a part 2. This big titty woman is telling me to come to bed, and I'm gonna oblige.
Damn, because you was just getting to the good and juicy part.
Yeah, I was learning about a lot about black hair.
I gotta do part 2. I did tomorrow. It'd be tomorrow night because I gotta do the trial.
Yeah, right. Yeah, all right.
Oh, I could finish it. I could do this in the morning and finish.
But you don't want to because you rather go get your dick sucked. So go ahead.
But,
go get handle your handle. Like,
shit out some titties. What are you talking about?
Ain't nobody mad at that. As you should do that.
But what the hell, Gabe?
I'm just here to promo my song. I finally got my power ballad down. I got my power ballad for Sophie Cunningham, and that came out yesterday. So yeah, check that out, people.
I really like Gabe. Gabe is hella funny.
Lene, I heard you try to rewrite history, bitch. Don't nobody care. You can rewrite it all you want to. Nobody cares. That's the AAS was all in her chat tonight. She was the only one typing.
Thank you, MCB. That means a lot. Honestly, that does mean a lot.
I really like you're welcome. I really like your music too. I think your music is really, really good. It's really good.
Dude, I loved your that one song. God, that one time when I asked you what song did you open with, that song was the shit.
Oh, the Mind Chaos Brew. Yeah, go to iTunes. Definitely get that one. Absolutely.
Dude, that was like, because not many people do rock songs, you know, for themes around here. So
I know
that was very cool.
Thank you. But see, this is the thing. It's because you know I'm white deep down inside. So when people be I got a power ballad or two, bitches. Hey.
Yeah, no, I dig it. I dig it. No, I finally got my power ballad right this time. So yeah, check it out, people. It's called Sophie.
All right, I got to decide whether to finish this in the morning and do Julio tomorrow. I think it's better when I could do Julio when all the breaks and shit are done.
And of course, Matt says, I don't hear nothing. I don't see nothing. That's my story. I'm sticking to it.
Yeah, we'll get you the good part in the morning. Unless you are you available tomorrow evening or in the morning?
No. I don't even want to be up here when you're doing it because I want you to be uninterrupted. And I really want to hear your uninterrupted, unbiased opinion because he even referenced my chat. And y'all see, my chat was fucking good and empty because that's my backup channel. It was nobody over there until people started
Like I said, I
adding
get
their
it.
StreamYard.
It was me, Loma. Loma was first, then it was me, then Jada came in, and I think I shared it, and Gabe and Miss B and them came over. But this is an hour in, so it's still an hour and 46 minutes. I had left though, so I don't know. But the chat, I know at this particular time I was disagreeing, saying men call it phase and all this shit.
I just know I want King Taco right now.
Tacos are good.
Hells yeah.
I had a chicken parm taco the other day, but we gonna leave Trey alone because Trey's like, listen, I'm trying to be nice, but I'm about to kick y'all the fuck on out. No, do it during the day so I can listen while I'm at work.
He'll do that.
Thank you for having me. Bye, guys.
No problem. To the next episode.
It's been a pleasure.
Channel, big voice. We out.
Peace.
Low key, niggas hating but they don't want no beef. Steak gang, true sippers, bitch, I bet we don't eat.